think.
Ah!
Oh, the token! Yay!
I remembered my password. That's challenge 1.
Don't you have a password manager?
To Roll20.
I haven't logged into Roll20 since I got my password manager, Graham.
You should change your Roll20 password then, because they had a big security breach recently.
I mean, it's currently
Likewise.
password 5.
Don't worry, it's password 456 instead of 123.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Like, you can look at it on the bright side. Whoever hacks Alex's account will probably play his wizard better than him.
Oh, snap!
Burn.
Me how?
Let's play some D&D.
All right.
I like the new UI changes on Roll20, by the way. Like the health bars looking a bit nicer.
Mm.
Is it?
A bit.
To me, it looks exactly the same like 2 months ago.
They have numbers on them now.
Yeah.
They always hit numbers. No,
No, they didn't.
they didn't. But it doesn't make much of a difference, does it?
Every bit counts. Are we playing?
Yeah.
Are we muting?
I'm switching.
So Graham, what's happened in Flamescar since we were here last time?
Loads of stuff.
Such as
The trees have fruits
trees
now.
are still here.
Yeah, I mean, Flamescar has just been continuing on as per usual. You know, graveyard's filling up nicely.
Yeah, need a bigger
You every now and then you hear some wailing and some moaning coming from the large pit under the tree in the town centre.
Any day now.
Quite often see hear some loud door slams coming from the town hall and your new.
What's going on over here by the graveyard? The talk to me person.
Maybe you should talk to them to find out.
Oh wow!
Or is it just you trying those animated GIFs?
No.
Let's talk to this stranger.
You do hear coming from the eastern road out of Flamescar, a small voice saying, roll up, your town outpost here for all your needs.
I have to say,
We've
sorry.
got butchers, we've got blacksmiths, we've got all your everyday utilities. Roll up. All and everyone welcome.
Oh, I have missed this.
I want to say that I'm looking at the graveyard and Niall is still concentrating on something, so that's impressive.
Yep.
On beyond the grave.
Let's go check that sound, yes?
Yeah. Let's go and talk to this little dude over here.
Man, my Roll20 is going so low today.
Yeah, same. Maybe you have too many maps on your Roll20.
It's louder. She's foxy in the sense of an actual fox rather than the sexy type, and has a large sign that she's spinning round and round that says on it, "Talk to me, your outpost awaits." She waves at you as you come over.
I wave back.
Friends, purchasers, men with many gold.
Purchases.
Your
Hello,
outpost
salesperson.
needs you. And she spins her sign round dramatically and with much gay abandon,
Are you
nearly
talking about?
taking your eye out.
Yeah, gotta be careful with that. Good job I have my armor on.
I think we should all roll to see whether we get whapped.
Now, she's pretty skilled with this sign.
Are you talking about the outpost? The Flamescar outpost?
The great Flamescar outpost, here for every adventurer's needs. Come one, come all, for the grand opening is soon.
Of the outpost?
Didn't it already open?
Yes, it's been open, but the grand opening is soon, of course. And she hands you a flyer. which upon it says, the greatest Flamescar outpost, opening soon, due east of Flamescar.
Is there a date on it? How soon? How soon is it opening? Be specific.
In 30 minutes.
It is in only a few more weeks, whilst
Oh.
we make the final preparations. but
Okay.
You are all invited. Come on, come all. Bring your gold, bring your silver. There will be prizes. There will be fate games. There will be catch a rat. It'll be a
Catch a
really
rat.
good time.
I thought that was Splatter Rat.
This is the animal rights version. You just catch it.
Would Vendel know about this? Having done some things for the syndicate now and then?
Almost definitely. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe it slipped your mind. Slipped past you entirely.
Impossible.
Can I ask the foxy person if she's got a few more flyers? I'll hand them out.
Most certainly, most certainly. And she gives you a
Awesome.
small wedge. And she says,
Okay.
I am here to tell one and all. Me and my friends have been hired to tell you. And to
Okay.
tell everyone.
I'll take the bunch of
Spread the
flyers
word.
and I'll
The word of
stash them
the
in my
great
armor.
Flamescar outpost. Come one, come all, and bring your gold and
Is
bring
this
your silver.
Is this
The
person
greatest blacksmith this side of the eastern forests. Far from Bastion Bay.
Hooray!
The best adventurer's guide you could ever dream of. Ropes galore. You should see his oil bays. They are well stocked as you would need.
Miss
Hello.
Thompson.
And do you need a comfy bed? Comfy beds we have galore. Hundreds of beds for hundreds of women and men. She's still spinning her sign the whole time.
I'm gonna slowly walk away. Back away.
Yes, I've done so already.
Yeah, she's
So-
obviously mad.
Is she actually a fox person, or is she just disguised as one?
No, a foxy person. Looks it's kind of hairy body and cute cheeks. I don't know.
I don't know.
So it's not a
who's
costume.
paying?
Since I've DM'd. What?
Who's paying this foxy lady to spin this back?
You could ask her.
I ask her, who's paying you to spin this banner and draw people in for the outpost?
I am being paid by the guy in charge of the outpost, Hans Hubricht, the best project manager this side of the Eastern Forest. Further from the deserts, you will find no better. The outpost will be amazing. It will be the best. It is only a few weeks now. Get your flyers, bring your money, and have a good time.
Very well. You
Not
should.
my vote.
You should know that we are. This is Flamescar. Where you don't need to convince us for going to the grand opening. You should go to, say, Bastion Bay or some other place where there's more convincing to be done. Yes.
Acorn
Do
Camp.
not worry yourself, young sir. There are many of us spreading the great word of the outpost. Many of us handing out the flyers, and many of us. And the voice fades as you leave.
Yes.
Bring one, bring all, bring your gold.
There's a minor regret bringing him here.
Mad.
Sir Graven, please give us a reason to leave town.
Yes, come on, let's go and hunt some giants.
Oh, okay. I didn't expect you to
Killing
come up
giants.
with a reason so quickly, but good.
Well, I've been thinking about it for a while, and it's about time we put an end to this impending giant threat that looms over our town.
Evil giants, yeah.
Evil, any giants, to be honest. Any giants will do.
I see.
Remember,
Squish them
Everyone.
before they squish us, is what I say.
just a bit of sagely advice is, it might be one small step for us, but it's one giant leap to kick their ass.
Yeah, bring a ladder.
You hear a door slam coming from a distance.
Crickets in the distance.
And what
In
kind
fact,
of
that's-
giant are we expected to fight?
Well, we met some a stone giant and a frost giant last time, I think.
I see.
So,
Shall I give you an overview of what happened last
yes,
time?
please.
I read the document.
The adventures. Yeah, well, I was just going to read it to anyone who hadn't read it. But, yeah, basically, it's all in that document with pictures. You headed upwards. You fought. So you killed a magical stone giant. You killed some yetis. You dispatched a great, huge giant who hurled large rocks at you whilst you tried to get out the way of his humongous great axe. At a frozen village in which I believe you're heading back to now.
Yes. Let's head back there and then head north. 'Cause we found some orders,
Charming.
didn't we? We found some orders from somebody to the Yetis.
What do you mean orders?
Orders to... I can't remember what it actually said, but it did suggest there were more giants.
Okay, and this village is inhabited by giants or something?
It was inhabited by Yetis, but it's now not inhabited by anybody
Yeah.
because we killed them all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lead the way.
You're right. You did find something.
Yeah, there was a missive from somebody saying... I can't remember what it was, but it suggested there were more of them.
Yeah, it's not in the chat, so I don't know. Yeah, something.
Yeah.
Oh, you found a roll of parchment with unintelligible scrolls on. Scrolled.
We found something we could read as well, though.
Did you?
Yeah, because you told us what it said.
Oh, maybe. Okay. Well, let's gloss over that.
Yes.
I think
It
it was
was a while
something
ago.
about more north, from more
Yes.
more giants to the north. And
That's
then
what I
being
thought as well.
kept watch or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So you guys are gonna head north out of
Yes.
Scar.
We are.
Any particular way, or are you just gonna head back up the same way that you went last time?
It's probably best if we go the way we went last time.
Sweet. Why didn't that download? Oh, I hate the internet. Sure. So last time you went back up to almost to the point where you're at the Deadwoods, and then climbed up a large frozen scape. So yeah, you can do that again. It's,
Yeah.
Eli, you have the bag of holding.
I do, yeah.
I guess we're doomed then.
Bag of dying.
the hilarity.
Eli pulls his head out of the bag. What? It's like men with a tea cozy.
Did I give you a mysterious note? I don't think I did.
I have to say, I'm much less inclined into opening that map now that it's on Roll20. That's so, that's so slow.
I still use the bit.ly link because it's so much easier. Right, I'm just gonna, before we actually get stuck in, I'm just gonna refresh Roll20. Slow. Roll20, always in disguise.
It's a solid 3. Look.
Okay, our heroic adventurers head out north out of Flamescar, traveling for a few days, 2 and a bit, without too much issue. Making your way up past the ruined bell tower, up towards the Deadwoods and towards the cliff face that you know to be there. The weather today is fairly bright, although there are clouds and scattered showers. A height of around 18 degrees.
I miss cloud.
But the temperature dips every now and then when the rain comes in. Pollen levels about medium. And for those suffering with hay fever, you will need a tissue.
Me.
Okay, you find yourself back at these the place that you had found yourself before.
The town, the village.
The village.
Nope.
No?
Nope. Nope. None of the above.
The mountain.
Yes, the side of the mountain, specifically that picture that's not loading. Yeah, there we go, in Discord.
The bit we nearly got dropped in by that flying thing last time.
No, none of that.
Oh.
You're just making your way up the side of the cliff face to get back up to the mountainous region where the giants live and the large things hunt. You're still just coming down, by the edge of the deadwoods. Looking in, you can hear a few creepy sounds coming from far in the deadwoods.
Creepy.
Where it's
DM.
dark and dingy. Yes, hello. That's me.
Are we using those wild magic rules that you linked me
Sure.
last session?
Yes.
Cool. Sounds good.
I need you to tell me when you need to roll.
All right, I'll just read them again.
Does that mean we need to just not be near you ever?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Stand back.
I'll narrate what's going on. Don't
Some
worry.
of these
Starts
effects,
waving his hands and
it's,
run.
I'm like a walking deck of many things. Some of these things are good, some are terrible.
I forgot
Did you use the one I sent you, or
Yeah,
did
yeah.
you
we're
find
using that one.
nice?
No, that one.
Nice.
I should say he's the opposite of Carmen because when Carmen played a wild sorcerer, she would never cast anything but cantrips. And then you're like, I want to
Hey,
roll.
I did have a few spells. I just never rolled any wild magic.
But you avoided them anyway.
Right. Yes, let's do that. We couldn't create your download. Fuck off, you stupid cunty thing. Sorry for those who are streaming. Maybe you can mind this as an adult. Okay, great, fantastic. You never use any spells anyway. What are you worried about? Okay, which one are we using? We're using that one or that one? Unreal. Which one's the difference? They're both the same. No. I can't tell the difference between those two PDFs.
Okay.
Oh,
Sounds
I see.
good.
One of them has cantrips in it, one of them doesn't. Sure. Okay, fine. Yep, we're using that. That's great. That's fine. Can you keep a track of your Unreal Resonance for me, please? And
Your what?
That would be great.
Unreal Resonance.
Yes, thank you. Is that all right, Eli?
I will try to.
If you
So-
in your character sheet, you can make yourself a resource and just pop it in there, and then just increment it every time you do a thing, and then just keep a track of your other stuff. Alrighty. Okay. Good. Fantastic. Lovely. You find yourself at the bottom of this frozen tundra. A large, icy waterfall that was once wet is now frozen. What do you do?
Is it? How difficult would it look to climb up it?
Not the easiest of things, but certainly climbable. You've climbed up it before. You came this way last time.
Is there
fact,
any
in
sign
fact-
of anybody around?
Well, no, there's no sign of anybody, but you can see still sticking out of the ice are the pittons that you hammered in last time that you climbed up.
Okay.
The rope, obviously, you took with you and is not there.
Well, if
It's
there's no
a
sign,
100-foot
there's no
climb, so-
sign of anybody been this way since.
Roll a perception type check.
Okay.
Is that just for Graven?
Well, if anybody else is looking around, they could roll 2. If you're just standing around aimlessly, then feel free not to. You don't see anything particularly of interest happening. There doesn't seem to be any signs of tracks. You are quite close to the mountain now, quite far off the beaten path. It would be odd to see some tracks that weren't animals here, and that is definitely the case. You just see a few little kind of animal tracks rooting around the bottom, but the pittons seem well stuck in, and there's nothing
Okay.
else.
Eli goes, "Ooh, ice."
Do I?
Ice baby.
Oh.
More like gets his tongue stuck to it.
No, my head's in the bag. Holding it.
Okay, well,
Holding
I'll
my head again.
attempt to climb up. Same way as before.
Okay. You got your rope?
I'll take a rope up with me, and then when I get to the top, I'll
Okay.
attach it to something and drop it down to help the others climb up.
Okay. The hilarity of doing this. Yes, fine. You can certainly do that. Roll an acrobatics check for me. The second one, as you climb up this rocky face, hefting and
Acrobatics,
heaving
did you
yourself.
say?
I did say acrobatics.
Not athletics.
No,
Okay.
you're kind of trying not to slip, and this is
Okay.
more of a dexterous thing as the ice, and if you're just trying to climb up it.
Right, you are. Oh, the acrobaticness.
Graven hefts and heaves himself up with seemingly no difficulty whatsoever. With a
Then-
little sweat on his brow as he gets to the top, he hauls the rope down for the rest of you to
Okay.
climb up.
I'll attach it to something first.
Sure, I mean, there's different things you'll rip up here.
Wrong order. Vendel will go next.
Okay, and the rest of you can climb up without too much difficulty, but I'd like you all to roll an acrobatics check for me as you do so.
Oh, I'm
Vendel
actually okay
expertly
at
works
these.
his way up.
I'm-
Cronford, not far behind him. Eli works his way up the rope too, hand over hand. Fabian almost drifts up the rope.
Ow.
With creature 247 struggling, seemingly a bit weak in the hands, but makes his way up. That's going to be
Some-
we get used to that. Makes his way up. Makes their way up. That'd be easy, wouldn't it? Without too much difficulty as well. You'll find yourself at the top of the
Top the world.
waterfall thing that you just made your way up, and back onto the kind of the plateau, icy tundra and plains.
Okay. I'll untie the rope and stick it back in my backpack.
Okay.
So what do I see looking around?
Yeah. So you can see a chilly and cold plain stretching out ahead of you, and in fact, now as you make your way onto the top of this mountain, is the frozen wastelands is cold, and you can see the winds are already starting to pick up around you. Although sunny and it was fairly cloudy and sunny and summery down the bottom of the mountain. Now you've made your way up the side of this to this kind of first plateau. It's starting to get much more bitter, with the ground frozen over, glaring back at you.
I hope it'll snow.
The cold starts to whistle through your armor. And the wind.
Okay,
up
I shall pull my big fur cloak around me to keep out the wind.
Vendel
Okay.
takes his panther fur out.
It's very fancy.
Spared no expense.
I think mine's just rat.
Lots of rats.
Yeah, lots of rats stitched together. So, do we see anybody about? Any signs? Anything flying in the sky? Anything like that?
What was perception check?
Perception. I got a 20.
Wait.
No, it seems. As you look around, you realise percepting things and looking far is much more difficult than you would expect on a normal sunny day. Visibility is much poorer than your last visit to this
Okay.
frigorific world that lives upon these peaks, and you can, however, just about see as the wind breaks for a moment and the Arctic snow kind of dies down a bit. You can see the peaks, the large peaks of the large statues that you walked through on your last visit, where you walked through the chasm and past the rocky giant fellow. You can see that's further up to the north.
Okay.
But then the wind picks back up and it disappears once again from view.
Okay.
Which way?
North, I think. We went up through this way before, up through here.
All right.
Okay, so I'll start trudging off slowly north. Keep your eyes peeled
Weapons out then.
to be on the safe side.
I suppose the giants will see them coming from far, but there can always be something else.
Yeah. So yeah, so I draw my sword. I'm a bit ready.
I think if a giant sneaks up on us, we deserve to get squashed.
Okay, so you start making your way through slowly and
Yeah.
through the treacherous terrain, making sure your feet are sure and you're keeping yourselves all at high alert. I'd like you all to roll a perception check for me then, please.
Hey, Graham.
Hello.
What do I know about Yetis?
Roll a nature check.
I'm so glad that even though I changed character, my rolls didn't change. I'm so glad. I'm loving this
I got a
already.
1 early. I already got a 1. I beat you to that.
You normally roll really well when it means something, though. So
True.
don't worry about it.
So this is a meaningless roll.
Alex Cronthud, even the best name. Cronthud, you know of Yetis, having read about them in the universities where you've studied. You know that they love the tundra and the large white furred creatures that love this Arctic climate. A cross between a human and a bear, but large in stature, usually white, especially this time of year, and that they are often hungry and apt to attack anything that moves.
Do I think that it's likely that we will be seeing one?
This is definitely the type of world that you would find a Yeti in.
I announced this to my peers and warned them to be looking out for the chance of.
Also, you mean where some of us have fought Yetis, you think there might be more?
I just
Keep your eye out. Yeah, because we met some before, didn't we?
once upon a time, but I think that was in our Christmas special.
No, we met some since. We've met a camp full of them.
We met a Camp Yeti.
Yeah. You know, hello.
Was it
Right,
friendly?
And they were
A
not.
camp full of Yetis. No, they weren't friendly at all.
I will perceive for Yetis.
In fact, they were seemingly
I didn't see him.
submissive and controlled by the giant that was in the village with them, if you remember right. You do not currently percept any Yetis. As Vendel walks off through the snow and into the frozen wasteland beyond, it's difficult to see now as he heads up one of the
We're not
large
far from each
spiky
other.
pits.
We're not far from each other, are we?
You don't need to be too far to lose each other in this frozen wasteland.
Is
Your
it
journey
like
is hard
misty or-
going. No, it's like this. There's like you're kind of like not in a snowstorm. It's not that bad, but there's certainly the wind has picked up. The snow is kind of stinging your eyes as it whips across. You're having to hold your cloaks tight to you, or Graven and Vendor, the other lot, are just freezing to death. And
I'm back.
And as you make your way forward, so you continue making your way up through this tundra.
Yeah.
Through this steppe, this wasteland and field of white. I'd like you. Who's leading the group?
He used to be Graven, but Vendel started getting a bit bored, so I would say Graven.
I'm delegating from the rear.
Yeah, I'll be in front if you like.
Vendel is just kind of taking the side.
Vendel did kind of
views.
run off ahead for a bit.
Yeah, he just takes on the side
Okay.
views to get a better vantage point, but comes back usually.
Yeah, so I'm in the front.
Okay. I'd like you to roll a survival check for me, please, as you continue to head in what you think is the right direction.
Eli's gonna keep near the center of the group. Like in the middle.
Sweet.
Oh, wow. Oh, I thought that was a 0.
Okay. Graven, you leading the group in the direction that you believe, although you can't quite see these spires. But you continue onward, sure of yourself, knowing that this is the route that you took last time.
Okay.
As you continue upwards, suddenly the wind dies down, and the snow stops. You can see up ahead in the distance, probably only an hour's walk away now, the pillars. You've made good progress. You are closer than you thought. As all of a sudden you hear an almighty crack that echoes across the plains. This is, although it's not the sound of thunder, it's almost like a whip but cracking through the heavens. You hear. As you do so, you look up and you see a being starts floating down from above you, seemingly from nowhere. And I've just lost this picture. Let me find
Is
it.
that your friend?
I don't think any of us have any friends.
Graven spoke to this winged person before, no? It's the
Did I?
it's the one who told you about Lady Leviatar.
Did you say he was winged?
Did you?
Don't
Who
know.
did you speak to? I don't think you spoke to anyone. I think you spoke to Lady Leviatar herself.
I did, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Does it look like her?
It's just
This
the-
is not a person you recognize.
Because the whip is a symbol of Leviathan.
That's very good. Well done. Have an inspiration point, Graven,
Thank you.
for paying attention to your character.
Like a
A blue winged humanoid looking creature with a large staff that ends in 9 tails, a whip looking device. He floats down, staring at you. I've put the picture in there, maybe giants, by the way. In fact, I can probably just put that on here.
For scale, is this what kind of size compared to a human?
Probably a tall human.
Okay.
A big, muscly, tall human, but
Right.
other than that, regular size.
Nice.
He floats down and says, "Graven, I have a message from your lady Leviathan." And his voice kind of booms across the tundra.
Okay. I try and make my voice sound big, and I say, "What is it?"
I stand slightly behind somebody. So out, just slightly out of sight.
The man floats down and lands next to Graven. He's about the same size as Graven in his full splendor of armor. This man has only a light armor on, but looks perfectly capable of handling himself. He has a small aura about him. For those of you that aren't Graven, he seems very angelic. Could be one word, although like no angel you've ever dreamed of. Deathly and quite scary with his big old whip and tail.
In green.
Almost devilish. No, he's kind of like grey-y blue.
Okay.
More the colours of Leviathan.
Okay. Do I recognise him at all? Do I know anything? Any idea of who he might be? Have I heard any tales of
No, you haven't really
heralds
stuck in-
of Leviathan?
You haven't really been studying it very much. Well, no, you didn't. Maybe you have, because you said about the whip. Roll a religion check.
Alrighty. Because I'm really good at religion.
I mean, he's in the Google Doc, right? So you wouldn't.
19. I concentrate really hard.
Graven has been hanging around at the outpost quite a bit over the last 2 months, trying to find out more about Leviathan, although, Sasseline, you've heard that, as with all gods and goddesses, she has her own champions, which do her more measly bidding, whilst the goddess herself controls the fates and the devices of the world. This certainly looks like one that you would expect. He is wearing the symbol of Leviathan on his kind of cock plate. I don't know what you call that thing.
God, please.
He is embroidered
Cock plate.
in her.
Piece.
Sure, I don't know.
Just cut.
This bit.
Please show us. Please show us where the Batman
plate.
touched you.
He doesn't look happy about it. You're drawing on his cock plate.
Exactly.
It's actually his belt. The cockpit would be between his legs.
Emboldened in her colours and his weapon of choice being a large 9-tailed whip definitely makes you think that this is one of the champions of Leviathan. Much
Right.
like yourself, but one that has ascended. One that is
So
no longer of this mortal coil.
in terms of hierarchy, would I know that he is above me in station, or
Definitely. This guy is all in purposes, he is an angel of the goddess.
okay? In that case, I drop to one knee and I bang my head.
He says, "No
Good
need
office.
for such formalities, Graven," and beckons you up.
Okay.
He says, "Our Lady sends me with a message for you. She wishes me to congratulate you on your quest and how you have committed yourself with such vigor and keenness."
Thank you. I do try.
"Our Lady has been watching you with much interest. For she originally did not have any faith in you as a vessel for her purity. But you have shown yourself to be a driven force. Hiring yourself a... Oh, no, go on.
Well, that's why I just kind of nod respectfully. Don't say anything.
You have continued upon your sacrimonious... No, that's probably not the right word. Sacred mission. And have even hired these mercenaries to help you.
Vendel chuckles a bit.
Smile slightly.
For that is exactly what you must be doing in these troubling times.
Yes, that's right. These are my mercenaries.
And he is very generous in his pay. 100 PP was it? Per person?
Shush.
This fellow looks over at you and kind of then looks back at Graven and says, "She wishes to help you to continue, for she has been thinking about your quest and how she has left you ill-equipped. She has sent me a message to tell you that if one is to truly defeat their foes, first they must understand them, how they live, how they work, and how they communicate. I bring you the gift of Giant." And he spits on the floor. "But
No.
it will be a gift that will serve you well.
Thank you. I'm not sure I understand.
Accept this gift and all will become clear. You will ascend to the next part of your quest, and you will be one step closer to our Lady Leviathan's praise and worship.
Thank you. That is all I seek. Now, this gift, how do I make use of it?
Ingestion, probably.
He takes a step towards you and places his large, muscled, clawed hand upon your shoulder and says, like this. And you hear another crack through the heavens. And you suddenly feel imbued with a magical power that was not there before.
Ooh.
You see through the eyes of Leviatha at her hatred for the giants. And your quest becomes ever more known.
Ah.
You feel the language of the giants surge through you.
Marvelous.
And you understand every word that has been said. Your hatred for the giants with this grows ever more. And you believe slightly more that your quest is true. And as you open your eyes, you see that the Solar is smiling at you.
Ah.
Be prepared, for you have many challenges ahead.
Thank you for this divine blessing. I will serve the lady well.
And I've just sent you a message on Discord that's also related.
Cool. So
yeah.
can I add giant to my languages?
You can, yes. And any intelligence checks that you do relating to giants and whatnot will also be at advantage. So you can add a general giant knowledge proficiency on there as well.
Giant
Okay.
knowledge.
Giant knowledge.
Huge. Huge.
You can add huge knowledge if you like. Huge.
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 Got huge
knowledge.
knowledge. Huge knowledge proficiency. I'm going to write that down somewhere. Okay.
Yes. And then
So
he says, "Do you have any questions for me before I go?" Sorry, Vendor, you're welcome to insight. Yes, thank you. What are you trying to glean from your insight check?
You just give me a cult vibe, like he's trying to recruit someone to his cult.
No, this guy's already well recruited into the cult, and you, as you're looking around, you can see that Graven is actually is already pretty committed to the cause. And,
sure, I'm just trying to see if whether the intention is as noble as it sounds, or whether there's something amiss.
I mean, this guy looks to an uninitiated fella. He looks pretty evil. You know, he's got big talons as hands and a big old tail and a big old whip weapon.
Yeah.
A few tiny horns and some tattered wings. He's not looking too friendly. But he seems to be pretty friendly to you because you know Graven, and Graven is having a nice little chat with him.
Okay.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Maybe? Cool.
Suspicion remains.
And yes, sorry, Graven, back to you.
Yes, I bow again and I say thank you for this blessing. I will do my best to serve the lady
Right.
by slaying the giants.
So
Spit on the floor.
Kronthud, having seen this interchange and forever being curious about like otherworldly powers, is kind of like wanting to survey what this guy is. So does Kronthud see anything that he might identify this guy from being as before?
Yeah, I mean this is I did have the answer to this, but I've currently lost it. This being is a celestial being. If you've ever seen one before, he is giving off a very solar type vibe, except not one from the light, one who looks poisoned, and one that's kind of looks poisoned and is one for pain and torture. You can see his large 9-tailed whip and barbed strands around his arms. You can tell all of that without rolling any sort of check. Did you want to know more about what kind of solars are, or?
Yeah, if I know, or
Okay, roll an Arcana check for me. See if you know about these sort of things. You know loads of stuff. So solars are generally powerful angels, working champions of good and whatnot. But this one is the reverse of that. It's an evil thing. They're pretty powerful extraplanar beings with spell-like abilities at their disposal, and are very competent in their fighting abilities.
so
They are almost, powerful clerics and spellcasters. Ones that have been ascended to the heavens after great deeds or fulfilling their goddess's duties.
But you said he looked.
Mm-hmm.
So, what? My inner Krontad is thinking. I thought Graven was a good guy. How did he get involved with this?
Thank you for the insight to your.
And I mean,
Never mind.
I'm gonna ask that once Blue Nightcrawler fucks.
Okay. Well, if Graven has no
Nightcrawler
questions for
is-
him,
No, I don't have any more questions. I'm.
Good luck to you, Graven. I look forward to working with you in the future.
Thank you.
And with another, this guy evaporates in front of you all.
I'm glad you said
Okay.
evaporates.
And at this point, you can see Graven's got a pretty good smile on his face through his demonic-looking armor
Yeah.
and his large, unlit, rage spiky sword.
Yeah. Well, that was unexpected. And I look around at the others who seem to be looking at me a bit shiftily.
You have strange friends.
Shall we carry on?
Yes, let's head on north.
By the way, Graham, your document you shared about the story so far included this scene.
Oh yeah.
I thought that this
that's
happened.
because I shared it, and then I added stuff at the bottom.
So I thought this all happened before. That's why I was surprised nobody recognized this
Right.
thing.
Yeah. No. Sorry. No worries. That's. I didn't bother to prep in the rest of the session, so that's fine.
Perfect.
Um,
So how did you meet these Levitar folks in the past?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
I bravely defeated an undead champion of Leviathar. And then the lady appeared to me in a vision and presented me with this sword and gave me a quest to fulfill, which it is my duty to do.
Okay.
And the quest is...
To slay the giants,
Hmm.
who are Leviathar's mortal enemies and
So
deserve to
you-
die horribly.
Killed someone she liked, so she gave you a sword and told you to kill more people.
Not more people, just giants.
Mm.
Is it possible at all, in any way, that they're not what they say they are?
The giants are not what they say they are?
No, this person, this champion we just met in Leviatar.
Uh,
I mean, it looked pretty fiendish to me, is all I'm saying.
well, Leviathan has many servants. It's not unfeasible that she may have fiends in her employ.
Really?
Yeah. If you were all powerful, wouldn't you make use of all the servants you could?
Yeah, but this isn't like Amazon labor. This is like creatures of pretty bad repute. You saw his tail, right?
Oh yeah. Plenty of creatures have tails. What's your point?
Yeah, like Satan.
Well, I think that's a bit alarmist.
I think it's pronounced Satine.
Can I do a check and see if Graven's being influenced by his armor to become slightly evil?
Oh, I think evil's just a point of view, really, isn't it?
You got your answer there.
It's all relative.
You got your answer there. Yeah, I'd like to insight Graven as well, Graham, just to see if he's seeming a bit off. Green.
Sorry, I forgot I muted my mic because I was chomping on things.
Okay.
Confab, yeah, that's great. Roll an Arcana check, and Vendor roll an Insight check.
And Quantra as well.
Cronthud, you have, you know that Graven is wearing what would be colloquially known as demon armor, and is not something that would commonly mess with one's brain.
Demon armor does not rest with your brain. Gotcha.
Vendel, Graven looks pretty happy. He looks like good old Graven.
Yeah, people that go curb stomping people's skulls look pretty happy while they're doing it. It doesn't mean that he's not.
What are you saying?
What are your opinions about cute kitties, Graven? Do you want to eat them?
No, that's disgusting.
The fur would get everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
I should mention we are walking north as we're doing all this.
Yeah.
We're not.
Let's keep going.
So you eventually will make your way to this mountain pass.
Yeah. Come on, mercenaries. Let's go.
Was it 100 PvP?
Graven seems in more of a...
He seems in more of a what?
Oh god, I remember
Hurry.
this.
Off to kill the giants, the wonderful giants of North.
We met a giant along here before.
Because.
So just keep your eye out. Can we see up the sides of this kind of valley bit? Just keeping an eye out for giants that might want to drop things on us.
Yeah, sure. So at this end of the valley, there is these two large spires that you saw before that look probably giant made. You got the impression last time that these indicate the beginning of the giant's kingdom, and the giant that you met here before was attempting to ward you off. He was before you killed him, he was trying to tell you to leave and not come back. The chasm, the canyon itself is pretty high up. You wouldn't be able to see over the tops, over these sorts of bits here. Too far.
Okay. Is there any sign of anybody about here?
Roll a perception-y check.
22.
You don't notice anyone, but as you sort of take a few steps in, you see over here there is a very artificial-looking stack of stones.
Over here.
Yeah, about there.
Okay. I point this out to the others and say, these stones over here look very suspicious.
I concur.
Perhaps we should check them out.
Yes, perhaps lead on.
Okay.
Perhaps not in a heavy armor that you can hear from half a mile.
Okay. I mean, do you want to sneak over there quietly?
I will sneak over there quietly.
I'll come along.
Police roll a 1. Sorry, but just I'll sneak quietly, and if you roll a 1, I will love that.
Okay, so I'll stay here.
Hmm.
Just kind of trying to stay a little bit out of sight.
How's
While the
the-
stealthier people head over to the stones.
How's the weather like,
Get...
Graham?
The weather
that's a good question.
inside this canyon is much more protected from the icy storm. In fact, actually, could I get all of you to roll a yes, all of you to roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
I can be proficient, I still roll shit.
So everyone knows. Okay, so those of you that didn't bring your big cloaks, so that's everyone but Graven and Vendel. Why am I saying those words? That's irrelevant. Eli, Cronthud, and Creature 247.
This is gonna be so annoying for
I'll
you.
probably just call you Creature from now on. Or 247, so I can't be asked to say
No, you gotta commit it.
the icy. No, I'm gonna stop using the word icy. The
Frozen.
sleeted,
Let it go.
biting,
Oh wow.
algific world that you have travelled through has started to bite and frostbound your toes, and you are all going to take 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know where that is in that character
it means
sheet.
that you
It doesn't
all
have.
No, I don't think it does. It means
Oh,
you all now
okay.
have disadvantage on ability checks.
You can switch it on.
I
in your
can.
character sheet if you
Whilst you
Oh,
work that out,
okay.
I'm going to go for a quick wait. 'Cause
Click,
Okay.
click the little cog that brings up the settings for your
Yeah.
sheet,
I'll be right back.
and there is a thing for exhaustion. Show exhaustion
Can you
levels
tell me like which
in the right hand column.
Mhm.
Right near the
column?
bottom.
That's the word. Jesus, words.
Below ammo tracking. Kind of right near the
Oh
bottom
yeah,
of it.
true.
Yeah. Show exhaustion
it.
tracking. Switch that on, and then
Nice.
that appears in your sheet underneath where your hit points and hit dice are, and it tells you the effect.
Oh,
when you
nice.
go through.
Cool.
Marvelous.
Thank you.
Advantage, because I don't need that right now. God damn it.
I do have something very nice for that. Wait, it's ability checks, right? Nice. Okay. I do have a very nice thing for that.
So how do you get rid of exhaustion? Is it just through a rest?
You
Or-
need a
Yes.
long rest, I think.
A long rest per level
And I
of
think there are
exhaustion or-
potions,
Okay.
but they're very
A
rare.
long rest.
Although if this is from
Greater
cold, it's
restoration.
probably going to say you need to get in the warm.
Your baby bladder DM is back. Did you figure out? You happy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay.
Okay.
So
yes.
I'm going to drop a pass without a trace.
Okay.
I'm dropping pass without a trace.
Is that 30 feet?
Yes, it is. I will get the thingy going in a moment.
Pass without a trace?
Yeah.
Alright. Fabien, we're
Look at
gonna...
that. We have auras and everything.
This reminds me of when we infiltrated, just you and I,
You and
that
I.
forge, holding hands,
together
invisible, remember?
forever.
Anyway.
Oh, by the way, Vendel and Graven, you're both no exhaustion. You were fairly well wrapped up.
Alright.
Brag about it.
Panther fur.
And
I recommend it.
Toasty rat
I'm
skin coat.
sneaking.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Sneaky, sneaky.
And there you go.
Okay, you
That's
both hold each other's hand and skip
31.
over the.
The others could join though if there's if we have pass without a trace. Everybody gets getting fairly stealthy with this.
Yeah, but you still get disadvantage with the heavy armor.
No, I'll stay at the back here.
Alright.
I can always run in if something happens.
Hold my hand, Fabian. Don't trip over there.
Don't you dare close your
You wanna hold my cape like last time?
We're
Oh,
not
wow.
invisible.
Just for time's sake.
Is there fan fiction for this? There has to be fan fiction
Of
for
course.
this.
No,
and get rain.
it's a
Minute.
canon. It's a canon. It's a canon.
My next wiki page.
Hey, sorry.
Okay, we should be able to see something from now on.
Yes, you can. Yes, you. In fact, you are right on top of it.
I would say we stopped before,
you s-
because we're expecting a camouflage stone giant or something.
As you approach this rocky stone crop, you realize that it is laid out in what seems to be some sort of grave. There is a small symbol at the back of it, marked with a scrawling set of letters that neither you or Fabian are able to comprehend.
It's probably in giant.
Neither of you speak giant, do you?
Well, I can't see.
Nope.
I can't see what's going on from there. Otherwise, I'll walk over.
Correct. It's a long way.
So
There is nothing springs to life or moves around.
Graham,
hello.
I can comprehend languages, but have they alerted me to the fact that they can't read it?
Nope.
You're not there.
Stay here, Fabian. I'll get the others. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or do you want to go since you have a pass without a trace?
Oh, you can go. I can stay here.
All right. Well, it appears to be some kind of grave, and there's some
What kind of size grave?
fairly
Giant
large
size?
I would say giant size, and some text we don't understand, which I suppose Graven you might understand.
Oh, let's go and have a look.
Okay.
I'll make my way over
This way.
to this. Okay. So, looking at this kind of makeshift grave, do I notice anything about it with my huge knowledge?
You can certainly read the text that's on this. It
Okay.
kind of twists and turns, and magically you can read it, and it says, "Srexto, your watch has ended."
I'll relay that to the others.
And roll a giant knowledge check for me, please.
Giant knowledge. What would that be based on?
Let's go.
Your huge knowledge.
Nature.
Nature. So are we? Okay. I was looking for a stat, but never mind. I'll roll a nature check.
Can't you just press your? If you set it up like thieves' tools,
Yeah, I have.
add the.
But-
You can just click on that, right?
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
But hang on. But then it
Knowledge.
says use huge knowledge. But there's no.
I give it to a next session when you've forgotten what that means.
There's no thing.
So the tools, proficiencies, and custom skills bit above.
You have to give it a
Hang on.
stat though.
Oh, tool. Oh, I've messed that up.
Custom skills, because it's a custom skill.
Yeah, not a language or thingy. Okay. Hang on.
Just roll a d20.
What the hell am I doing?
Man, Graven's really rounding out as a character now.
So I'll just roll nature for this one.
All right.
Otherwise, I'll be here all day while I
But
fart around trying to sort that out.
Add your +4 onto it, right? That's what you do. with
Okay,
tools,
yeah.
I think, yeah. Not
Add your proficiency
advantage. Like I
bonus,
said earlier. I
yeah.
think that's wrong. But
So it's this plus 4, 16.
16. These look very much like the kind of stones that would make up a stone giant, almost as if its dead body is part of the grave itself.
Ah,
Been rearranged to be respectful.
okay.
And in
So it's-
fact, you recognize the symbol of Anam on the bottom of the sign. It makes you feel a bit sick.
Okay.
Do we recognize the symbol?
Roll a religion check.
Me.
No, Vendel. He
Okay.
recognises the. Yes, you recognise this as the giant deity of magic, knowledge, fertility, and philosophy.
These
Graven
people.
spits on the grave.
Not on the grave, by the side of the grave. I'm not that bad.
No, commit.
These giants sound awfully civilized.
They're not, believe me.
They throw rocks at you when you try to say hello.
Yeah, they tried to kill us last time. Wipe them out before they get another chance.
And yet, this guy was a giant of philosophy. I bet he was massive in his field.
Ba-dum.
Can I have
Nice.
access to level
Slow
like
clap.
8 spells just to cast Disintegrate on whoever said that?
No!
Let's all pool our inspiration points together to make that happen.
If I keep my what is it? Ability called? Hang on. Oh, shit.
Maybe you should cantrip something. Anyway, let's. What are you doing? What are you?
So is there anything else amongst the rubble? Any value?
No, just the
Just the
giant grave that you've now pilfered through.
Well,
Okay,
we haven't
fine.
exhumed the grave yet.
Well, I think that is the grave. The stones are the body, aren't they?
Let's just move on, yes?
He's a giant, not a golem.
It was stone giant, no?
That's true.
Oh,
there's
so he
some
was a
around.
golem.
I just kind of shrug and go "Pff," and walk off.
I just realized we should have taken that rod of alertness that gives us detect magic and other stuff. Alright, let's all stick very close to Fabian.
If only someone could do that.
Well, can someone do that?
No one? Well, let's keep going.
Let's all stick very close to Fabian because he keeps us stealthy and he likes
Yeah.
human contact. And
Wait, occupy his space.
you have to be very close to
Stand
him.
right in his face.
I slap Vandal.
I uncanny dodge.
I'm gonna do that thing where you walk right behind somebody.
Who's doing that?
I'm quite lightheaded now. All right, you guys head off without too much trepidation, following the path north into giant territory. You follow the path up further, and eventually come to a fork in the road. One fork leads up into the mountain and the other left round to the village that you know where it was. You continue round on that left-hand path, presumably, unless you tell me otherwise. And eventually make your way. How are you making your way?
Quietly, stealthily.
Stealthily.
As you all leave
Alright.
the chasm and back into the mountains, the wind once again picks up and rattles around through all of you. By the time you make it to this, following this path, make it to the village, you are very cold. Especially those of you that are not wearing any protective gear. And I'd like you all to roll another Constitution saving throw for me, please.
So would the fur give us advantage on this?
No.
They were really fluffy rats.
I was just making your difficulty different,
I see.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
that works.
which is probably not the right way to
Okay,
work, but
Constitution
that's what I was doing.
saving throw.
Maybe we should look for shelter
18.
for a good night's sleep in the
22.
Vendel would probably try to do that to find some kind of cave or some kind of shelter where we could spend the night.
My flaming sword, that's real flames, isn't it?
Yes.
Would that warm us up if I...
Everyone, to the hut!
Yeah, so in fact, that's a good point. You've probably been in the mountains now for getting on for a day by the time you've pushed yourself through. So if you don't want to go all the way to where the village is and make camp in, or cuddle into Cronthad's tiny hut, then you're welcome to.
Okay.
We could probably sleep in the village since it's abandoned, right?
As long as
Let's
it is
sleep
still
in
abandoned.
an abandoned village or my tiny hut.
No,
What's it
I
gonna
mean, your tiny hut
It's
in
the
the
tiny
abandoned
hut.
village.
Ah, damn it.
Tiny hut.
But in the village, because then we're also covered.
But then we'd be village people.
No, it's abandoned, isn't it?
YMCA.
I just
I mean, it
completely
is
ignored the
Pride
Joes.
Month.
If we're there, is it abandoned?
Have you gone there? Are you
That
gone
is
there
there?
yet.
very,
Not
that
there
is
yet,
very
are we?
deep.
Yeah.
So you're going to carry on walking up the path and make it to the village. Is that the plan?
Is it abandoned or not?
Probably have to go there to find out.
Yeah.
Have you never been
We,
there?
no, I mean, last time we were there, we wiped out everybody that was there. So,
That doesn't mean that anyone like
no, somebody might have come back.
is still there. Yeah.
Well, we could take a look from far. Well, unless you don't want to, that's fine. We just keep going, pressing on. But then
I
we
mean-
just-
No, I mean, that's where we're heading anyway, the village.
okay. So that,
Let's.
But if do
let's in
people
the
need a
hut.
rest first to get rid of their exhaustion? 'Cause if so, we'll just
Yes.
sit in the hut for a bit.
Yeah.
so my understanding was that we passed the village already, and we kept.
No,
going.
no, we haven't. No, we haven't done that yet.
Okay, so
You're
I
on
get-
your way to the village.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
we
let's
haven't-
just
we
stop
haven't
now
reached
and
it yet.
rest for the night. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I hate people that start saying this with so. Okay. Cronthad, Fabian, and Creature. I'm still waiting for a Constitution saving throw from you.
Sorry. Yeah, I was. Woo!
I
I
haven't.
gave
I
you
rolled.
mine, Graham. I did bad. I got a 3.
Here you go.
Hey.
I rolled
Oh my
8.
god! Look at that.
Yeah, sorry. No, I just meant Creature needed to roll. That
Yeah,
was
because
my
I
bad,
missed
my
it. I'm
bad
sorry.
pronunciation. I was about to say, Cronthad and Fabian, you both have developed an extra level of exhaustion. Your speed is now halved, as well as having disadvantage on ability checks. The
Yeah.
cold is starting to nip at your toes.
Hold on. Did I fail the first one because I rolled 19 and you didn't include me on the list of failing people?
Well, all right. If you have 2 levels, then you have what I just described. If you don't, then crack on. I'm not tracking your exhaustion level.
And how do we get rid of exhaustion?
Sleeping.
Via a long rest,
A long rest.
gets rid of 1 level of exhaustion.
24/7. That's you.
Mhm.
What kind of abilities do you have? You've kind of tagged along. We're not really sure what
Just
you
followed like a lost puppy.
Yeah, which is fine, and that's, nobody's judging. But yeah, just so we know what to expect if we encounter danger.
Well, I've recently picked up being a cleric after I found, and he like pulls out like his holy symbol that he has, and he just like shows you that as a like, I've become this, like I've become a cleric.
Okay.
Do any of us recognise the symbol?
He's a cleric of.
The one and only.
So not
Hey,
one we
you-
recognise then.
Roll a religion check, all of you.
Yeah, with a
I
great.
think there will always be the disappointing
wow.
guy.
Oh, never heard of it.
No, you, none of you recognize it. You just. I mean, you're welcome to try and pronounce it better, Creature, but.
Wait, I found the pronunciation somewhere.
Yes,
I looked for it. Wait, it is pronounced. No, where is it?
I told you.
Wait, I had it somewhere. Jesus Christ, where did I put that?
Type it.
Hey,
Is it that one?
It's that one.
Ectiarn,
Oh,
I think.
Yeah, that's it.
Ectiarn.
And the Iki one.
Oh
Okay.
my goodness. Ectiarn.
Very well. Then
Like I
would,
said,
would you be? Are you able to offer restorative spells of great effect.
You could call them great, yeah. You could
Be-
call them
Because
like they could heal a massive amount of people. No, I just tried to make a pun and it didn't work.
Okay, I'm talking more restorative, not healing.
Yeah, to a lesser degree.
Okay, so not a great kind, because that
No.
would certainly help those who are exhausted.
No.
Perhaps next time or tomorrow.
Everyone, get in the hut.
I'm in a
I
hut.
think you're all having a long rest at this point.
I'm in a hut.
Bronson
Okay.
gets in the
So,
hut. What do I need to roll?
Nothing. You just do it.
Nothing, you just restore
Just
it.
have a rest. Yeah, yeah.
You should
Yeah.
Do a long
So-
rest and
You go
Cronthread,
down one level of exhaustion.
so Cronthread, you have 2 levels of exhaustion.
That I do. I'm knackered.
Are you a bit of a gambler?
You have
I
to,
have
you have
been
to
known
remember
to
that,
gamble.
you have to remember at this point, the snow has been up to Cronthud's nose pretty much the entire day. So,
Yeah.
Colder than a dashhound's nuts.
Because I found this this die. It seems to be a magical die.
Oh no, did you...
Not that die.
And according
you know you're
to
allowed to finish him.
sorry,
Go on, carry on.
according to some notes from Locke, if you roll a 20 on this, you will basically feel all rested just before we actually take a rest. So maybe that's gonna get you all the way up to speed by morning time.
Ooh, is this the magical dice that makes you die?
Yes, but it's a die because there's only one.
Well, die is certainly
let's
the right
roll
word for
the
it.
dice.
Yes, it's the die.
Would you like to give it a try?
When you die, you die.
The die won't kill you.
Do it.
We might.
Do it.
You
Just
might
a
only
little
die.
I mean, we do have a cleric in the party, so you'll be fine.
What? Who?
I've been told.
Is he standing behind me?
Everyone looks at Creature and Creature looks behind them.
Do you want to try? Cronthud?
Do it.
I've seen someone die using this. No, I'm good.
You've seen someone die. When have you seen that?
I thought I remember seeing someone die.
Can
Well,
I take the dice? Do it.
So what I've read from this is that it if you roll a 1, you will go unconscious, but you will not die, and we can heal you.
I thought it was death saving throws.
No. Basically, a 20 gives you a long rest, the equivalent of a long
Okay,
rest.
I'll roll.
I'm just preparing myself.
Revivify.
We don't have diamonds.
I don't. Yeah, I just wanted to say I don't have diamonds. Do you have any diamonds?
No, he just goes to 0 HP. You can just heal him and he'll get back to his feet.
When it's in the sky.
I'm trying to find in my inventory though.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Shine bright like a diamond!
We've got him started now.
Oh, goodness me.
Oh, I can't find in my inventory. Did somebody take it?
Oh, she.
Let's make Game of Thrones Season 8 and crack on.
Did I put it in the vault?
What?
It's
Say
lost
what?
to the Lord of the Tower. Ha! Sucks to be you.
What does that mean?
I
It
am
means
so
you lost it when
confused
you got
right
killed
now.
by the Lord of the Tower.
Oh, Vornar lost it.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, my bad. I got confused. Alright, never mind then.
Okay, so we're having a long rest
Yes, long rest. Fuck, done.
in the hut.
Yard.
Man, you
Okay.
got some really good stuff.
We have lost so much stuff.
Ice
Also got some
Rosa.
stuff too.
So,
Don't you laugh at me.
does anything
So-
happen over the night
Uh,
while we're having a long rest?
How much sleep do I need?
You see a few. Is anybody keeping watch, or are you just sleeping?
I'll keep a watch.
I don't think
I'll
we
also
need
keep a
to,
watch.
do we? The tiny hut is pretty impenetrable.
Yeah, but you could have 3 giants surrounding the thing as the spell's about to stop. So it's always good to keep
Whack-a-mole.
I mean, hang on. The spell ends when I step outside. So.
or 8 hours later.
Or
8
or after
hours.
8 hours.
Oh shit! Yeah, good point. Yeah.
I will keep. I will take first 4 hours of sleep and then the other 4 hours of watch.
I can take first or second. How many are we doing? 3?
Yeah. We can do 3 watches if you like.
I'll keep the third one.
I'll ta- okay, I'll take whichever one's left. Second one, the middle one.
Sweet. Okay, and I'd like all of you to roll a perception check for me, please.
Everyone, or just the ones doing the watch?
The 3 keeping watch.
Ah, whoops.
The rest of you are just asleep.
Ignore me.
Pretty good.
Keep a good watch out overnight. And don't see too much going on. Fabian, you see a few white wolves appear through the wind at one point. You see some blue eyes kind of staring past you as if they can't see you at all. And then sniffle around a bit and then continue onwards. But other than that, you see nothing of interest.
Okay.
And then morning rolls round. Anybody who has a level of exhaustion loses a single level of exhaustion.
And to 0.
So I'm down to 1. So are we going to press on, or are we going to wait and get like the second level?
It's going to be pretty boring if we wait a whole day.
Yeah,
here.
you'd have to wait a whole day here because you can only have 1 long rest per day.
Let's crack on then.
Let's crack on. We'll head towards the
Steady on.
village. Quiet as we can. Try and keep out of sight, just in case anybody's moved in there.
Do you still have Pass Without Trace active, or...?
It lasts only an hour, so no.
Okay. Turn off then.
Jesus.
Okay, you make your way further down the forest and head stealthily and quietly towards the village. As you head through the trees and look out from the bushes and trees that you are all stealthily hiding in, I'd like you all to roll a stealth check, please. You see, sitting in front of one of the tents, chewing on a large leg of something,
Ooh.
is a giant. A huge creature
Oof.
with a large great axe by its feet. And it's munching down on what can only assume is its breakfast. As it partially looks up as the creature steps on a large twig. But then it, seemingly more interested in its breakfast, and continues onward, continues eating. You find yourselves a little space in the forest here where you can see it, but it can't see you. You don't think it can see you.
So there's only one. Do we know what kind of giant it
You
is?
do only see one. It is almost definitely a frost giant.
Okay.
And it hasn't seen us yet, we don't think.
You don't think so? No, it seems to be eating its breakfast fairly happily. Great axe by its side, covered in horrible looking leather. Yeah, maybe leather, maybe the skin of your fallen friends. Who knows? But something.
Can I? I'm gonna cast Mage Armor. So
Okay.
What's the plan?
my
Kill
AC is now.
Go get it, Graven. Go get it.
Kill it! Kill it! Let's
What?
kill it.
Yeah, you just want to go rush in, or you want to try and...
Oh, if we could sneak up on it, that would be handy.
What are these blue squares? This.
They are just kind of like ice patches.
Which way is the
Icy
giant
ice
looking?
patches.
They look smooth as glass and sleeted.
Almost like they're ice.
Like they are exactly ice. And you can see there is an icy river running along the bottom, which you can just about make out in the bottom left-hand corner of this map here. It runs along the entire bottom of this little village.
And there's definitely no one else, as far as we can tell.
You cannot see anything else. No, just this one giant eating its breakfast.
And
Every
you-
now and then it looks up and looks over the trees. But you all duck down and doesn't seem to have noticed you.
Well, maybe we can go.
Or if it has, it certainly hasn't done anything about it.
We could go up north.
Is this
right?
map to
Like
scale?
this.
Yeah.
So it's quite a way away.
Should we go like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, looks good.
Partial for the trace.
Yeah, let's try and
Sounds good.
get as close to it as we can. Try and get some surprise on it, and then kick his ass.
As we pass near other houses, I would try to listen to see if I hear anything coming from inside.
Okay. The village itself does seem very quiet. You do not see, Graven has told you about last time you came here, there was many yetis and only a single giant.
Okay. And you've cleared all the houses of loot?
I don't think we went in the houses, did we?
I think so.
Oh, can't
I think
remember.
you look around. You dispatched everything. I would imagine you would have looked around.
Yeah, probably.
We did, and there was nothing interesting.
Okay. Alright, let's start going.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, if you're going to cross over this path, I will need you to roll a stealth check for me, please.
So we'll get plus 10, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Get plus 10, do we? Because I'm at
Yes,
you do.
disadvantage still.
You do get
Yes.
plus 10 on your disadvantage roll.
So
As long as you are within the
So that
hour,
will make
you are
14.
plus
17.
37. 37, goddamn. That's pretty good.
Okay, great. Thank you. You will kind of leap over the pathway as stealthily as you can. Fabian showing you the right way, where all the crunchy twigs are, where the little bushes are and the rocks you can hide behind. And you make your way through this beast, seemingly still eating its dinner. It's breakfast. You hear from further along as you make your way close. Yetis taste much better than they work. Graven hears and understands.
So, as we're getting closer, I would ask, so the plan is to all do a simultaneous attack, I suppose?
Yeah, what are we like with our ranged? What have we got?
I don't think I have a spell. I don't think I have anything that will reach him.
If we can get 100 feet, like to 100 feet close to him,
120 feet is my max range for a spell.
Yeah,
we
we
need
can.
to be 100.
This is good. Where I am now is roughly 100, so... And
Well then.
some people could come here as well.
No, God, so many. Ah!
Some could circle around like this.
I am so confused. So many calories. Oh,
I need to stay by Fabian though, because I've got terrible stealth otherwise.
I can go around then. I'll circle around.
I can hit him from where I am
like
right
this.
now.
Where is he facing? Which
Me
direction
too.
is he facing, Graham? When he's
me
eating?
too, but he will probably not even know that it's me.
He's facing that direction. But like I say, he keeps looking up and sort of having a look around every now and then, every couple of minutes, whilst he's eating this large. You can now see it's covered in yeti fur and is a large yeti egg. So every
Okay.
30 seconds, a minute or so, he just looks up and almost like he is keeping watch, but haphazardly and absent-mindedly.
So would it make sense if Graven and comes here?
To where?
Here, there's like this totem thing. You can hide behind this, and then when it's time, you can charge and attack.
Okay. The only thing is I've got to get from where I am to there without
Yeah.
my
So
incredibly bad stealth.
if we go all the way like this, and then Fabian can stay maybe in the middle to cover everyone, and
Okay.
he's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
fast, so he could easily come back
Sure.
once the fight
Alright.
starts. Yeah. Or you could even go
Yeah.
on top of the hut.
Yeah.
Fabian, you're a good climber, right?
I'll give it a go.
No, I'm talking to Fabian.
Oh.
I can go. I can get on top of the house. Yeah, it shouldn't be a big issue.
So let's get here first, all together.
Okay.
Behind that hut, though.
Over here.
Yes, yeah, from behind. Yeah.
Yeah, walking behind that hut.
Yeah.
Are me and Creature going to stay in the tree line here?
No, you should all come.
No,
Okay.
I'm gonna come,
You can
and
hide
the
here.
next thing I'm gonna do, Graham, is I'm gonna call lightning because it's so cool that I can do that.
Wouldn't I alert the giant?
Not really. He just thinks there is gonna be a storm brewing in the air above him.
Okay.
For him, it looks
This-
like a normal
This
storm.
very small round cloud directly above his head.
It's 60 feet. It's not small.
Can you make
I'm
it
going to
rain
get
as
my
well?
shield
That's
ready
that thing.
off my back. So
The stars
Can you make it rain?
shield.
Cold lightning.
Oh, wait.
What?
So I've got my shield ready, Graham. All right, so I'm
Okay.
going in with my shield this time rather than two hands. So,
So
Where
I
are you
guess
pulling your lightning from, lady?
Lady.
Milady.
Where's
Lady.
the middle of your
The
lightning?
middle is in the middle of him, basically.
McClary.
So 60 feet circle around
Holy-
him.
can you make it
60 foot
rain?
radius.
60-foot radius, yeah.
Can I make it rain? No.
It's basically just a storm.
There's the storm.
So
All right, we'll do that. When are you doing that now?
right now,
Okay, I'd like you all to roll initiative, please.
That's my point. Is like we're gonna lose our surprise round if you're doing it now.
I mean, theoretically, he shouldn't have noticed.
It's happening.
But it's an attack. It's gonna do damage, so it's combat.
oh, we didn't get to do it.
It's
Oh, for
happening.
fuck.
What's going on here? Why is my thing not working?
Click on your token.
I did click on my token. I flipping did, you know.
Click on your token and try
You
again.
knew. You're all there. For me.
Oh, it
Can
worked
we-
that time.
Can we not
Oh.
just time this so
I'll
that
give you
we're
the
all
benefit
in?
of the doubt, though.
Graven's there with a 25 for me.
Huh?
Yeah, it didn't come up in the turn order though.
Alright.
It's alright, I've updated for you. Somebody asked a question. What was the question?
Can we not get into position before we?
I mean,
Initiate combat.
the fish person has spoken.
Shape of water.
Shh.
Listen down. Let me just read this. Yeah, it's probably a bit too attacky to be just random lightning. That doesn't mean he knows where you are. Until he
Exactly.
looks.
He just has a storm to deal with right now.
What about the casting? Does it
There's
require
not-
somatic or verbal stuff?
Yeah, it does.
Are you
Verbal.
chanting loudly stuff?
I'm 100 feet away, and it's verbal, but like I'm 100 feet away. Can you hear someone talk from 100 feet away? Because if yes, I'm impressed.
I
I don't
mean,
know,
if you have
if
big
you,
ears.
like- Or if
But
you just
the
like
problem is we're riding that line of real life and D&D rolls, and they don't always mash up quite as well as you would think.
What's the issue here?
Whether
We're wondering
it's
if it's
stealth
stealthy.
or initiative.
Well, the spell doesn't start. You can't cast a spell till it's your turn anyway, can you?
She's casting it as basically what's starting the initiative is. She's casting that. And her
I would
action is-
It doesn't mean that we
was
can't
gonna-
react before she does that.
No, so
I
we'll,
think-
we'll still get a surprise attack. It's just that we're all going to be very far from.
I
the
think
creature.
what we're going to do is you are going to have surprise around. It starts now, and then creature 247 is spoiling up for a spell.
Yeah. Okay.
So Graven, you're up.
What spell was she casting?
She's about to
Okay.
cast Cool Lightning. I mean, she can change
That's
it on her turn.
an area of effect, though, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not going to run into
I mean,
that.
if I'm still like I'm after you in an initiative, I can still kind of like change that. If I just see you run up.
Well, I've no idea what kind of radius of area effect that is, so...
I feed.
Bless you.
Thank you.
But I think it's probably about 5 feet, something like that. I'm going to run. If I can move my thing.
Okay.
I'm going to run my 30 feet towards... No, I'll take a dash and I'll run 60
Okay.
to here. My sword drawn.
Okay. Where? Oh, there. Okay. Do you want to do anything else?
Me, no.
Okay, then Fabian. Does that? That's not how this works. Fabian. Excuse me. Fabian. Fabian.
Fabulous.
Oh, he's back.
I won't do anything. And I'm just going to skip my turn because I'm not sure what she's exactly casting. I'm not sure why Graven is charging there. And while I could possibly go there and hit that thing, if it hits me that, I'm pretty much splashed. So no, I'm standing where I am.
That's not the plan. Then Crumper.
I am going to look directly at the giant and I'm going to cast Hideous Laughter
You cut off a bit.
because I said that I'm going to
Sorry.
look directly at the giant and cast Hideous Laughter.
Cool.
I think your mic sensitivity is
can't-
off, by the way.
Hit him from there because you need to be within 30 feet. And you are currently 100 feet away.
Bugger.
Almost.
So close.
Give me a sec, hang on, I'm just going to find out what my range...
Good
My
idea.
speed is 25, I can't close that distance, bugger. Whoa, the scale on this map is crazy!
Yeah, they're 10-foot squares. Sort of.
I'm
For
gonna
range,
round up.
But not for movement. Not for token size, because it's complicated. Always
Okay.
round down in D&D. Them's the rules.
So I can only move 2 squares at once.
Nah, you can move into a third one, but then just remember that that's included in your next turn. It's fine. If you move 3 a turn, that's fine, isn't it? Is it? Oh, who cares? What are you doing?
Well, that's my round, really.
Sweet.
What a nice surprise round.
Vendor, you're up.
Okay, so I think the only way I can hit this thing is to shoot with a bow. So I'm gonna move here.
Yep, you can just about see him from there. It's a pretty
Okay.
big fella.
I'll shoot an arrow. Actually, yeah, I'll shoot an arrow. Am I still hidden? Am I still hidden?
Currently, yes.
So we get advantage to this, yes?
It's also in a surprise round, so I think you get advantage anyway.
No, you still have to be hidden. Like Graven would not be if he's charging. Then. So that's 20.
Yes,
Does a hit?
Yep.
Okay, so that is 20 points of damage with the sneak attack.
Okay.
And
And he drops the piece of food and roars out. Roar!
okay, and then I'm gonna sheath that weapon and start running this way. So I'm gonna also bonus action dash. So I did 4, 5, 6, 7. That's my normal move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. Oh wait, they're 10 feet squares. Never mind. So where was I before?
Behind Fabian.
No, it would be all at the beginning of my round.
About there.
So I did 30 feet. And now I can do 40. So back here. Alright, yes. That's how far I can go.
Cool. Creature! Yes, Master Potter.
Wow. I knew you would find something dumb. I'm gonna continue on with my spell.
Okay.
And I'm gonna call a lightning strike to his position.
Come on.
Smite him.
So he has to take a dexterity saving throw.
So this a storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder that is 10 feet tall with a 60 feet radius, centered at a point you can see within 100 feet directly above you. The spell fails if you can't see a point. Yeah, you blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. A bolt of lightning flashes down from the cloud to that point. Each creature within 5 feet of that point must make a dexterity saving throw. So you're gonna put it straight on this fella. Solid plan.
Yeah.
He's gonna be fairly dexterous, I'm sure. Totally.
Does it start raining as well?
And he fails. Nice.
He does fail. Yeah, I mean a storm is stormy. Let's
Okay.
go with rain. So he takes 3d10 lightning damage.
So that's 24 lightning damage.
Nice.
Boom.
Fuck him up.
So just is 60 feet, so we have 60 feet cube of rain.
60 feet
You should be able to
is...
see this aura of this thing, right?
Yeah, it's stormy, but it doesn't hurt you. Like, it also doesn't say anything about difficult terrain, so
Yes.
you're safe. It's just
In-
where...
in fact,
inside of this, I can call lightning.
yeah.
Cool.
In fact, creature has taken control of the icy snowstorm that has been brewing around you the whole time.
Wait, was there already a storm? Because
yeah.
if yes, I get another d10.
Oh. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I just said there
Nice.
was. Yeah.
True.
Stormy,
I think another one, right?
It's enough to
um,
freeze your toes. That's got to be good.
Wait, let me
Yeah, that's
just...
what it says. Yep.
Ah, let me read. Jesus.
Yep.
So it's just one d10, right?
Yes.
That I'm missing. Great. Wow. Oh my god.
25 is so
It's
much better
you.
than 24.
Boom.
25. Sweet rolls.
That showed him.
Hey, the 24 was good.
Watch him say, and he's dead.
Not yet. Then Eli, you're up. You see the fellow. He stands up and looks menacing at you, as if he's realised you're all there. Eli, you're up.
I will cast Scorching Ray.
School of Rock.
Means I actually need to do separate rolls, don't
Scorching
I?
Ray. That's not.
One second. Range spell attacks for each ray, so
You're a wizard.
that's a two 24s and a 22.
2 24s and a 22.
I got a +7 spell attack bonus.
So they all hit.
For your attack, sorry. Yes, they all
Yeah,
hit.
for the 3. Yep, noise. So
66.
that's 66
Nice.
damage. Can I roll? Because it goes up to 5 on the thing. How would I roll more than that?
You can just write.
in the chat. So
No, you can just type. What is it? Dash roll
/roll.
/roll
D20 or whatever you want to roll.
and
in the
66.
Roll20 chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
/roll
Roll.
66.
Yeah.
25.
25
Sweet.
fire damage. Nice.
Yeah, okay. And I'd like you to roll a d20 for me, please.
Goodbye, Fabian.
Where it gets fun. He's
Sweet.
fine. But that does put it to 1. That puts it to
Sweet.
2.
That's your Unreal Resonance thing.
Yeah, I'm at 2 now.
2. Alright, cool. Okay, smashing. We're getting there. You want to do anything else?
No, I'm gonna keep hiding as best I can in the trees because I'm terrified.
Okay. Then Graven, you're up.
Okay. I run at him with my sword swinging.
Okay.
And I take a swing. Uh, 13 for the first one, I would
Just
imagine.
clangs off of the head attached to his armor, not managing to hurt him.
And I swing again, undeterred. It's a bit more like it. 26.
26, a hitter.
I'm going to make that a menacing attack. So, it does this much damage.
Menacing.
18 points of damage.
Sweet.
And he needs to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 16, or be frightened of me.
He fails, and therefore
He-
is
Frightened? Yeah. Subject to the frightened condition.
Let's give him a big thumbs up.
And I think I'm going to use my action surge and have another round.
Okay. He's looking fairly beaten up at this point. Like he's surprised and cut in 2 pieces.
I'm going to swing at him again. 23?
23 is a hitter.
So that's 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then the final one. $26. Hit.
26 a hitter.
Another 13 slashing damage. Slashy.
How much? 13, sorry.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, that is me done.
Alright, and after slashing past him a few times, you will hear some gurgled gibberish blah, 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 come out of this fella.
Did I understand him?
Yes.
Cool.
Already answered your question.
Oh,
Then Fabian.
The ogre says, "Well, actually, I think you'll find that you're."
You forgot your Oxford apostrophe. Fabian.
Oh,
I say that's a
gosh,
marvelous
I have nothing
cockplate.
range. Why I have nothing range? Oh well. Okay. I'm gonna. Fuck it, I'm gonna dash. No. Yes! I can. No, because of the thing.
Can you? These things are like 10 foot, no, 20 foot high. So you'd have to climb up and over that if you were going over it.
Alright, I'm not gonna risk it. Just, I'm gonna dash there. And since I use my action to dash, there's nothing I can do.
Okay.
Am I able to talk?
You can talk out. You can use your 6 seconds at any point within the round.
Okay, in 6 seconds I shout out. There's another one, watch out.
Where?
Don't know. I just know that he's called
roll,
for another one.
Graven and Fabian, both roll a perception check for me.
Who?
Fabian and Graven.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't know where. Cronford!
Okay, I'm going to do a dash. Bam!
Sweet.
With those
and
little
I-
gnome legs. I mean,
I think it would have been better if someone had actually picked me up and thrown me.
No, but
And he is still massively out of range. So
I'll get him in the next 6 seconds.
Kronthud to think about things. Thinks a bit harder. Nope. It's all out of range.
Okay.
Solid build.
Ah! Hang on. I'm going
hanging.
to create a 20. Nope, not that one.
Enjoy the next
I'm-
6 seconds of your life, you shitbag.
I'd like to create a 20-foot fog cloud around the giant.
So you want us to not see him? Great.
He's helping, guys. Don't worry.
I'm doing something, damn it.
Don't worry. He's next to me. He's next to me,
Where-
and I'm gonna
where
help
is the
him in
fog
about
cloud?
10 seconds. Gonna be good.
So
About-
we now have a fog inside the storm.
Yes.
I want it there, in the bottom left-hand corner.
There.
The
Okay.
bottom
And it's-
left-hand corner,
Oh,
and it's
that's not
20-foot radius. So it's basically covering half of him, which means that if Count Vendel were to potentially sneak around the back, he could probably get a sneak attack.
Okay.
Is
Thanks.
that right?
Yeah, I'll be able to do it in 3 rounds.
Is that right? No, these squares are 10-foot squares, right? So that. There.
One more up.
There.
Jesus, this thing's massive.
Oh yeah. No, that's complicated.
You can barely cover him.
It
How about
covers
just
most of it? Probably.
how about just his head? So only he can see.
Oh wait, it's 20-foot radius, so it's 40 foot.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
it's
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
No, don't do that. Then I can't do what I want to do next. Because I can't see it if we do that.
Let me hit him with my sword.
Cronthud?
Yeah, that's me good.
Okay, then Count Vendel, you're up.
The spellcaster are all working against me. So I can't shoot it with arrows anymore because I can't see it.
Actually, hang on. Before you do that, I just want to.
Why
Oh
explodes?
right. Oh no. Oh yeah. 10 is 1 less than storm. The fog immediately gets pushed away by the wind storm of the wind.
I didn't want to say anything because I wasn't sure, but okay.
Okay. So I'm going here. And then bonus action dashing to get here. So do I have line of sight here?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna, in fact, get even a bit closer and shoot another arrow. I guess that hits.
27 hits. Yep. Sorry, I haven't seen it rolled.
And that is 26 with a sneak attack.
Okay.
And I will sheath my bow.
Okay. You want to do anything else?
I can't, so no.
Okay, then creature. Time to protect your house.
Actually, yes, I will just move behind that totem. To get some cover.
Let me just quickly check something. Okay, you're all safe. Yes, you are. Okay.
Yeah, because he's so big, actually, it doesn't matter. It's...
He's so big. I can hit him. So I'll just strike down a lightning bolt on him again. Oh, nice! Nice!
Let's make good money
That's
for
the
this. Let's use it
best.
every now and then. Yeah, roll. He needs to roll, right? He needs to roll though.
Yeah, I
Dex?
just. True.
Dex,
Sorry,
some
I
good
got a
damage.
little
That's all right.
overexcited.
He's gonna fail. And take
Yeah, but
another
you do.
Yeah.
This
You do
guy,
half damage.
he
if
drops down to one knee and almost looks like you've defeated him, but he's just stands back up.
Did you add the extra dice of
D4,
damage?
Yeah, D10, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all in there. He roars out. And as he does so, the roar multiplies. As the side of the house explodes, shattering Fabian in splinters galore. As another giant bursts out of the side of the wall. It doesn't come through the door, it just bursts through it. Muscles are rippling, great axe are swinging. This guy's having no shit.
There's the other one.
There is the other one, who immediately swings his great axe at Fabian as he's coming through the thing,
Oof.
Ouch.
Owie.
hitting you twice.
That'd have killed me dead.
One for
Ow.
25 points of slashing.
That's the crit, I guess.
No, that was not the crit.
Whoa!
Oh!
And the other for 38 points of slashing. Fortunately, not killing him.
Oh, what's the total?
It doesn't matter. You're just unconscious.
No, if it's double my hit
It
points.
was, but you weren't unconscious when it was double your hit points.
If,
Does that matter? That doesn't matter.
It does.
I
If
hate
it-
to be that person, but that doesn't matter if he wasn't
Wait,
conscious.
I don't think it is anyway. 25 is the
if
first.
it doubles, if it
68.
doubles my total hit points
In minus. It's just.
in minus,
Oh,
then I'm dead.
oh,
It's
shit.
68. 63 total.
Now
No,
be
I'm-
sure on your maths, Count Vendel.
No,
'Cause-
no, I'm still good.
Are
Okay.
you? 25 plus 18 plus 20 is 63 points. You're fine.
Yeah, by 3 points.
Wow.
By 3 points.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Smash.
This one swings its great axe at Graven. This one probably moves around as well because it's finished beating up the other guy.
Which one is attacking me?
The one that's nearly dead.
The frightened one.
Yes. Oh wait, he can't attack you, can he?
No, he can, but he's at disadvantage.
Okay, fine. So this will just be normal because he's flanking you.
Yep.
Both missing, probably.
Yep.
Wow, he rolled really low. Missing you with both of his giant great axe attacks.
Okay, I'm going to riposte with
Okay.
my. So that is.
Hitting
20.
him
Hitting him
with your long sword.
17 points of damage.
And striking him true as he's swinging madly with his greatsword. He falls to the floor and is dead.
Oi.
Well done.
Cool.
Then Ilamako!
I put a hand on Cronthud's shoulder and
There,
I say, stick with me and we'll be safe.
Hold me!
No harm will come to you at my side. And I cast Scorching Ray again at the other
This big fella.
the other fuck. So
I think there's a better way to do Scorching Ray than the way you're doing it.
probably that one is a miss.
15's the number you gotta hit.
Then yeah, there's 2 hits.
Cool.
So roll 4d6 fire damage. And that is 13.
Okay, solid.
That is oh, and roll a d20.
Yes, please.
Wah. That is fine.
Sweet.
Currently at
Run
4.
up to 2. Great, you want to do anything else?
I'm gonna move. Actually, I need to check my things.
Graham, can I just say that I love the soundtrack so much right now?
I'm gonna.
Service. Oh wait, Scorching Rays are level 2, so you're on 4 now, right?
I've
Not-
got. Yes, yeah, I'm on 4,
Cool.
and I have. I did forget something. I have Quicken Spell, so
Okay.
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna use 2 sorcery points, and cast spells.
I mean, you can only do a cantrip at this point.
Nope. You can cast another spell.
Any spell as a bonus action.
Because
But
he's
there's-
using quicken- Oh wait.
Yeah, but
that's-
quickened doesn't break the rule that you can only do one spell and a cantrip at the same time in one turn. So you can do a cantrip and a spell, but not 2 spells. I know, 'cause I-
Sorcery points change casting time. 1 bonus action for this cast.
No, he's right. Yeah, a spell affected by Quicken Spell follows a normal rule for a bonus action spell. So yes, you can't cast
2 spells.
2 regular spells.
Okay, so can I cast a cantrip?
Correct.
Then I will cast Firebolt. That is. Will be a hit.
17's a hit. Yes.
Yeah. 10 damage, yes.
Sweet. And add
Solid,
another
man.
1 to your thingy.
Yep.
Okay, then.
Would I need to roll a d20 for
No,
that one?
only on
It's just
spell.
Yes, cantrip.
That doesn't change.
What are you?
Okay, then Graven.
Just
What
trying to
size are
remember it.
these?
Huge.
Huge. Okay, so that's bigger than large. All right.
That is bigger than large.
I'm gonna swing my sword at it then.
Swing my sword at his face.
My broadsword.
Your bro sword.
No.
His huge sword.
That's a hitter.
That's a hitter.
Okay, I'm gonna make that a
Swing at it.
menacing attack again.
Scary.
So that- scary attack.
This guy's
Gross.
Is it wisdom or intelligence? I can't remember.
Wisdom.
He fails miserably. He's
So
terrified
it's
of you.
14 damage. And I get another attack at him anyway, so I'll swing this one.
Are you wearing any emblems of Leviathan?
No, I don't have any.
Fine. Cool.
That
And you
was
don't
a...
have rage spike out, do you, at the moment? So
No, I don't. No.
Cool.
21, is that a hit?
That's a hitter. Sorry, how much damage was that last? 14.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make that one a... Well, that's just gonna be a normal attack.
Okay.
Yes, you can do 2 as long as it doesn't say it's a bonus action.
Sweet.
So that's another 12 slashing
Sweet.
damage.
Okay. You want anything else?
No, that's me done now.
Babian. Oh, I'd like you to roll your first death saving throw, please. Awkward. Awkward. Cronthud Iron. Wait, we've missed. Oh no, we haven't. Cronthud Iron Foot, you're on.
Right, this guy's now pretty close to me, and I'm
He is.
starting to crap in my.
Crap in your.
I'm gonna cast Grease because it's within 60 foot.
You and your
I'm gonna
kid.
cast it at the base of his feet.
Grease
Okay.
lightning.
Trip him up.
Yep.
Dex saving through. Is that on when the grease appears? Yes, so he fails. What's your saving throw?
16.
Then
Oh
he
wait, that's
falls-
that. Hang on, that's spell save DC.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
that
that's
one. Yeah. He falls on his bum hole.
He fell over
With a
from the
gigant-
chancellor.
You hear. Graven hears him swearing. Many swears in great giant.
I grin.
Do you want to do anything else? Cronthud Ion.
I'm helping. Keep
Count.
going.
Vendal.
So Vendel can't shoot arrows without disadvantage now, so he's gonna take his double-edged scimitar, bonus action dash to get Wait, so here. Nah, I'll just step on Fabien and attack.
Oh, you can't stop in his square
I can't. Why not? If he's on the ground.
because you can't
Standing on it.
stop in other people's squares.
But even if I move afterwards.
Square.
Doesn't matter if they're unconscious or not.
No, but if I move afterwards, would that be okay? Like if I don't end my turn there.
You can't stop on somebody else's square.
All right, then I'll move. Does that still count, or is that technically on the giant?
But that is on the giant.
Okay, fine. Here. And I will attack it with my weapon. That's, I guess that hits.
It's 26 a hitter. Look
That
at his
is-
weapon so long it doesn't even fit in the box.
Seriously. 21.
Alright.
And he'll take his pocket watch out of his pocket, since it's a pocket watch, and make it click 1 second back and do another bonus action.
Whoa. Mental. What was that?
Skills.
Then they'll just disappear like what? Graven's very confused.
And what I will do with that extra bonus action is hide. Because I am in rain, and I'm an elf, I have Mask of the Wild, and I can hide obscured by rain. Cool with you?
Sweet. That's some serious anime shit going on right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I do my
Vendor
stuff.
just like attempts to mist into the snow itself. He becomes one with nature.
Where'd he go?
By the wild itself. The storm raging. The snow. Wait, where did Vendel go? Creature, you're up.
I am gonna call another bolt of lightning down.
Do it.
You move the thing first. Or...
No, he's still inside the 60-foot cone, and I call
you
in
can do it
that
anywhere, yeah,
wherever
okay,
I
cool.
want.
Sweet.
So I'm just gonna do that, like right here, something like where it hits him, but not the others. That does 24 points of damage.
This guy writhes around on the floor.
It
getting
does.
struck by lightning. I'm taking 24 points of damage. Sweet. You want to do anything else?
I can't really do anything else. I mean, I couldn't, right? But do I want to move? I kind of don't want to move. No, I'm gonna stay right here.
Okay. At which point the giant slips over whilst trying to get up and lands back slap bang on the floor. Flails at Graven's ankles with his great axe.
Disadvantage.
Oh yes, very much so. Hitting you once
Oh, bastard.
and doing 25 points of slashing damage.
Okay, I'm going to parry that one.
Pack a punch, huh?
Okay, so it takes 12 off.
Okay. The giant then does a
That's 13.
what's the word I'm looking for? Not Swiss roll. Does like a judo roll. Not like a judo roll. Like a roll. He rolls. on the
Somersault?
floor. No, like if you go like long ways and then roll.
A barrel roll?
Like a barrel roll, sure. like
Arctic
that.
roll.
Like yeah, an Arctic roll. That's exactly what he does. A solid.
Sausage
Wouldn't-
roll.
Wouldn't he be incredibly greasy to do?
Oh yeah, he's slipped up and everything.
Would I get an opportunity here?
If he's moved out of your reach. If you have reactions left, then you.
Yes, I do, so I'm definitely gonna attack.
It will be with advantage because he did not know you were there.
And I crit!
Critical hit.
So that doubles my sneak attack as well. Ooh la la.
All the damage.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la. That is 38 points of damage.
Okay.
But I'm not hit anymore.
How much? Sorry.
38.
3d8.
38.
Oh, 38. Sorry.
Graham, your age is showing.
I'm sorry, I'm half deaf and it doesn't enunciate.
What?
Awkward. Do you want to do anything else? No, that was a reaction.
Right.
This guy is still laying on the floor, but he is just slightly oiled and no longer in the grease. Eli Mako, you're up.
I will bravely stand behind Cronthud.
I mean, that doesn't give you that much cover.
No, it gives me half cover, right?
No,
I mean, I'm
to
like
the knees.
tiny, so a
Half.
quarter.
Your kneecaps are protected.
Magic missile at the giant.
Do 9
That's
points
at
of
second
force
level.
damage. At second level? Oh,
So-
cute. I'd like you to roll a
Yeah.
d20.
And that would go
Ah.
up to
Now,
7.
question, does that go up before you roll your d20?
I want to say before,
I want to say before 2.
because I want to ruin things.
I think.
Oh!
Oh God, no!
So as Eli Marco casts this magic missile, Cronthud and creature,
Oh God.
you suddenly get a vague sense of unease that's resonating right from Eli Marco, as if something is about to come crashing down. And at which point, I'd like you to roll on your Wild Magic Surge table, please.
Oh,
Can I
dear.
move, please?
This is where it
Unfortunately
explodes in a fireball.
So is this like a homebrew version of the wild magic? Or?
No, it's not
Slightly
really
altered.
homebrew. It's like, yeah, it's like taking the kind of broken system of only rolling.
Oh.
And if on a 20, it kind of goes off the idea that as long as you,
Oh,
because you have wild magic in you, it kind of builds up.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
you don't really like, and then
I-
at one point, because it's wild, it just breaks out. So that's
Nothing
the
happened.
raising thing.
I read what happened at 90 and was like, oh, that's not bad. Realized
Oh.
I had 91 and missed the first word and thought, oh no, and then and then
Yeah,
read it properly and I was like, oh, okay.
do you want to do
Nothing
anything else? Nothing.
I pushed my luck. No, I won't.
All right, then
That's
Graven, you're
all I
up.
do.
Does that reset now?
I don't think well,
Or is it only on
I'll read it.
Rest? Yeah, have a look.
Some rests.
Okay, then Graven.
Okay, I'm gonna swing at him with my sword.
Oh no, it resets after
Oh,
the
it's-
surge.
Is he still prone?
Sweet. He is.
So I have advantage?
He's just finished his Arctic roll, and you have advantage.
Fantastic. Okay. 28 for the first one.
That's a hitter.
Wait.
That's 16. No, it's not. It's 12 slashing damage. Sorry. And a second attack. So with advantage.
Can we hurry this battle up? I really need a way.
Boom, boom.
Kill the things!
19?
19's a hitter. It's a hitter.
Okay, and I'll just use that as a normal attack again.
Okay.
So that's another 6 slashing damage.
Hitter. He's looking bruised, but not dead yet. Do you want to do anything else?
No, that's me done.
All right, then.
Are we,
Fabian.
Sorry,
Hello.
just quick. Are we saying just the wild magic surge resets, but not the unreal resonance?
I don't know. What does it say in the thing?
It doesn't say anything about the resonance.
But then it only resets after your wild magic threshold resets to 1 after a short or long rest, or after a wild magic surge. So yeah, it resets. I think that is the unreal resonance. It's the same thing.
Oh, okay, yeah, it resets. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Cool.
Oh shit. Fabian is. You can see this like large pool of blood now starting to form around his legs. Cronthud.
It'd be great to have a healer in the party.
It would be, yeah.
That's where she's like, "Oh, guess who didn't take your wounds? I'm not a life cleric."
Cronthud. Press your push to talk button.
I am. I am seriously out of range. Jesus. I'm gonna step a little bit closer. And
Are you trying to tell us to go to
there
bed?
we go. I'm gonna step there, and I'm gonna cast Grease again.
Sweet.
You are so helpful.
Upon him, slathering him in baby oil.
Shiny.
Really helps the definition.
You want to do anything else?
I'd like to retreat, but I've used my distance.
Okay. Then Vendel.
So he's still prone.
He is still prone.
Okay, gonna move here. Avoid the oil. And attack.
The only oil is on him because that's concentration. Nope, I lied. Nope, there's oil everywhere.
27.
That's a hitter.
That is 20 points of damage.
Sweet.
Bonus action, do another attack with the pointy bit. 18
That's a hitter too.
and 11 points of damage on this one.
Alrighty.
And then I'm gonna move just here
Okay.
and shout to 24/7. You can heal, right? Now's the time.
At which point he hurls,
Well, you skipped her.
grabs at a rock on the floor,
You
and
skipped.
hurls it at Cronthud.
You skipped 24/7.
Do we? Oh, sorry. Go on, 24/7. You're up. Why did we miss that? That's weird.
Hang on, didn't he fall over?
Yeah, he's on the floor. You can still throw things. Creature, you're up.
Wait a second. Where am I? I'm over there. Okay. Probably too far away, am I not? Jesus Christ, yes I am. Well, that doesn't do anything then. That's nice. Still gonna move there. I will basically just... I can sprint and concentrate at the same time, right?
Yes.
Okay, then...
If you slipped on an ice patch and fell over, then you might.
Yeah, that
have to
makes
roll a thing.
sense. Jesus Christ, that really isn't enough, is it? Okay, I'm just gonna move until I'm beside the count, like sprint to there,
Okay.
and then I can't really do anything other than call lightning again.
You can't heal?
Are you cool lightning?
Can I, while not touching him? What do you think?
Oh, I thought you might have healing word or something.
She used her action for a dash. She can't
Don't
do
worry,
anything.
I've got it. I've got it.
Oh,
We're
I
all right.
see.
Okay. Oh Jesus Christ! And Roll20 just hates me.
Mine's just died completely.
It just
Yeah,
hits
mine
everyone.
died as well. Wait, it's loading again.
Can you do
Come on.
cool lightning as well as dashing?
That's a good question.
It's a bonus action.
True, I shouldn't. Can I say I didn't dash?
No, you can. It's a bonus action.
Yeah, it's a bonus action. That's fine.
Yeah, then I will call lightning again on
Cool.
him. So, come on, load. Thank you. I'm just doing this in case he fails.
I'll assume he fails. He's covered in. He's a greasy boy laying on the floor. He's not going to be very dexterous right now.
That's what I
it's-
thought. Yeah.
It's half damage if he saves anyway.
Ooh, that's changed the effect.
Interesting.
You just breathe fire. Green fire.
Green flame.
Yeah, that's
Bright lightning.
Do you want to do anything else?
I can't do anything else enough.
Okay. At which point this guy hurls a rock at Cronthud. Where's the man gone?
Just completely flattened.
It's a pretty big rock that suddenly appeared. next
Only
to
a smear is left.
And not a very big
Disadvantage as well, mind.
Yeah. Still hits.
Don't I get like a saving throw?
Nope. You take 35 points of bludgeoning damage and go immediately unconscious.
Ouch. That's a big rock.
Thrown with much force.
So yeah.
I'm glad that wasn't me because I would have been out too.
At which point Graven sees the great axe flinging towards his ankles once again. Oh no, probably would have stood up at some. He's going to attempt to stand up. because he's not crazy.
Why did I move? Why? Oh my god.
Oh, he actually stands up and then hits you with his great axe.
I thought he took an action throwing a stone.
He did.
He gets another one, does he?
He does.
All right. Go
2
on then.
attacks.
He's got disadvantage, mind.
Why? Because he's
Because
frightened of
he's
you, of course.
frightened of me.
He's terrified of Graven. He misses marvelously. Roars at you all, and then...
Can I take a riposte then?
Of course you can.
How about you?
How about you?
Oh, that was rubbish.
That's a miss.
It's a
Swing and a
waste of my
miss.
last superiority die. Never mind.
But at this point, it is your turn.
Okay, I
You just skip me.
quickly turn.
Sorry, we skipped.
Oh, I don't quickly turn.
We skipped Eli.
Uh,
Hold on. Grease. No, Grease is there.
I will.
Hang on a second.
If I can actually make it
Uh,
about Cromford.
this guy falls over in the grease again.
I will
Before
run
we
up
do things.
next to the smear, formerly known as Cromford, and I will
Lift the rock off
cast.
his head.
I will cast magic miss. I'll lift the rock off and go "Ugh," and put it back. No, I will cast magic missile at first level at the giant.
Sweet.
Solid 11. Nice.
Which kills the giant. Strikes him true. And yeah, he did.
Hey, I did something.
I'd like you to roll a d20 for me, please. And
Is that me that you want to roll that d20?
nope.
Oh, I
Good
thought
old
that
man.
might be death save.
No.
I was going to apply a healer's kit to
Nah, all good.
Fabian.
Yeah, you are no
Now that
longer.
I can move freely, I can just.
You are no longer in initiative.
Yeah.
Giant.
Does it mean I can roll my next death saving throw?
That means that I can run over to you. So
Yeah.
you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but unless Graven manages to stabilize me, I have to roll death saving throw.
Yeah, that's
before
what
you
I-
can-
that's what I'm gonna
true,
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to stabilize him because I'm still ahead of him in the turn order.
Okay.
This is my healer's kit.
Medicine. Oh, you can just stabilize.
No, with
Oh,
a
yeah,
healer's
that's
kit you
fine.
don't need
Yeah,
to.
yeah,
Just
fine.
stick it on like a
Yeah,
plaster.
yeah. Just plaster his wounds, and then
Yeah.
creature will fix you.
Okay,
Do-do-do.
they're dead. I'm going to chop their heads off
Okay.
and stick them in a
you're doing
sack.
that, Cromford, I'd like you to roll your first death saving throw for me, please. Okay.
That's a fail.
Yeah.
247. Do you want to take care of this one as well?
Yeah, let me just quickly finish this and then go to. Okay, wait. 1, so I cast it as. Wait, let me just quickly. Jesus Christ, I haven't played a cleric in so long. Second or higher. Okay, so it's 2d8. So 6 plus my spellcasting ability modifies a wisdom. So that's 10 for Faye.
Sweet. Fabian, you have 10 points of health back.
And I will just basically
Open my eyes and what did I miss?
Nothing.
move over there.
Definitely missed the giant. Whilst you guys are healing up and stuff, I'm just going to go for a wee. So feel free to. You probably got time to have a short rest if you want to do that sort of thing as well.
Yep.
But I need a wee.
I'm going to do
Grab a
that
drink.
too.
Well, that was entertaining.
Ah,
So
I
that's
killed
8, 9, 10, 11, 12 for you.
3.
Well, that rain provided nice cover.
I'm looking forward to that.
See, it wasn't so bad.
Just next time, wait for us to be in position, please.
I'm going to be back in a minute.
Master Cromford, how are you?
I'm dying.
No, not anymore.
You're not anymore.
Oh, who healed me?
I healed you.
Thank you, mystery people. So, I don't think we've actually been introduced, Creature 24/7.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Thank you for saving me. I didn't see that rock hit me.
That's okay. It did kind of come out of nowhere.
Yeah, where do they find them? So they break the ground under their feet.
What's up, bitch tits?
We are
What did you just
short-rested.
call me?
I called you all bitch tits.
Okay.
Is anybody not here?
I think Eli is on his way.
Yeah.
So Graven, you were cutting the heads off?
Yes, stick him in a sack. I'll also leave a flyer.
Oh god, it's gonna end well.
Your head has been impounded by Graven Collections and
Can I search the corpses as well for
course.
anything interesting or valuable?
Of course.
And Fabian, how are you?
Wait.
I am sitting on the ground rolling hit dice for the next 20 minutes without talking to anyone.
You find a half-empty cask of ale, a dented steel shield, a bundled-up tent, a giant-sized necklace made of dragon fangs,
Ooh, that sounds valuable.
Should I write down the loot somewhere?
Yeah,
So I think only the giant necklace is interesting, right?
yeah. I don't
a
think
single dragon scale, and
Yeah.
50-foot coil of hempen rope.
Do I need to write those
Yeah.
down?
Yeah, we'll take that on the dragon scale.
Dragon
You also
scale?
find
Yeah.
a piece of scroll parchment paper, which
Yeah.
scrawled upon it reads. Stop getting fat, you lazy DM. It reads. We've been attacked. This is in giant, by the way, so only Graven can read.
Okay. I'll read it
We've
out.
been attacked.
Been attacked.
We've lost. Go and hold Nursarg watch. They will be coming again. Folded up with said piece of parchment is a map. Hastily drawn. Large map full of scrolls and drawing.
Oh yes, so it is.
Again, all written in giant, but Raven is master decipherer now.
Okay. So are we at Wigan's Pass? Wigan's Pass?
I think
Wigan's...
it would be safe to assume that you are at Nursarg Watch, as that is where the parchment told these giants to go and protect.
Ah, okay. Nursag Watch. Oh, there it is on the map there. Okay.
With the river running below it on the map.
Right, okay. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. So there are two other watches and a big castle-y thing. And a...
Place
whatever
called
that is.
Tiny Peak.
So there's Wassel Watch, Otok Watch, Tiny Peak, and Remorcha. Ha! Shorg.
It's difficult to read, even in
Gesundheit.
the rules of Giant, but it does. You do make it out. It says that word there.
Remoraz
Hatchery.
Oh, a hatchery for Remorazes.
So again,
A hatchery for Remorazes.
a hatchery.
Yeah.
Okay.
And does Graven know what Remorazes are?
Roll a nature check. No, roll a huge knowledge check.
Huge.
I'm just going
Roll
to say, while
The huge
during the
knowledge.
short rest, I used my other 2 sorcery points to.
Huge knowledge.
Huge knowledge.
I used my other 2 sorcery points to regain a first level spell.
Sweet.
So I have 3 spell slots in level 1 again.
Sweet. You know that Remor hazes are huge insect-like creatures with an average body length, large. The reason you know about these is because they are often kept as, or not kept, but bred by giants as guard dogs and scary things to keep people away. They are very dangerous, as they normally consider anything smaller than themselves, often including giants, but not the ones that breed them, as potential meals. Though they have powerful heat radiated by them, they are not resistant to cold and ice, like many other Arctic creatures. But seemingly, you know of them to be resistant to fire.
Okay, probably don't want to go over there then.
You know that they are simple beasts, interested in mating and eating and little else. But, like I say, used by giants for protection. But you know, that's probably why they've got a hatchery.
Okay. And what did the note say again?
Protect. Nursag watch. They will be coming back. We need their heads.
Oh, okay.
Well, something along those lines.
Okay, so basically 2 of these places have been dealt with. There is another
them.
watch. Well, no, the first one, the Lassel watch thing we passed by.
That's where we are now, isn't it?
Oh, okay. So Nurser
That's
watch is next. And then there's that big castle at the top of the mountain as well.
Yeah. Or there's the Otok watch or Otor watch, whatever that one is, on the right.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I mean, where do we want to go?
Either to the hatchery or to the next watch.
I think we should avoid the hatchery, but we could go to the other watch. The one on the left. Wassel watch or whatever. Is that?
See, Graham just said we're in Nursarg watch, which is the second one from the left.
Yeah, that's right. So then carrying on left to the next one.
The Lassel watch, whatever it is.
That's the one. Maybe we should go there.
Good. Or we could check the tiny peak.
I think is Tiny Peak the bit we went round before.
Ah, the one.
All of you who are looking at the map, probably Vendel and Graven at this point, roll a survival check for me, please. Map reading skills. It sounds like survival. Let's
Yep.
go.
Let's.
Between the 3 of you, you kind of work out that you've headed up something that could be described as a pass through the kind of canyon where the map begins. You scaled up a small peak where you saw further peaks beyond to the north, and then went round the bottom of that to the left to a little village where you are now. So that kind of lines up very well to Wogan's Pass, Tiny Peak, and around the east to Nursag Watch.
So we came from center south, then went left past the river to this watch where we are now. Okay. So it makes
Yeah.
sense to keep going
Either-
northwest.
The river is here, is at the bottom of this village. It's just down there.
So it makes sense to keep going northwest, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
Is that okay with everyone?
That sounds good. Did we want to check the house? What's left of it? Probably not a lot of it.
Maybe
Anything?
I could say Vendel's went and checked them during the short rest.
Okay.
Did I find anything? Graham?
No, the houses are actually suspiciously empty. There are a few beds, kind of smelly, horrible frost giant beds. And there are many large stacks of kind of dead, rotting meat. But nothing particularly of use or value.
Okay. And so, what's the name of the one on the west? Is it a V first? Vlasal Watch?
I don't know. I can't see.
Let's call it Vlasal Watch.
Vassal Watch. Or is it Wassel Watch?
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah.
Dragons are not known for their good handwriting.
Okay.
Okay.
Does the necklace look magical?
Does the necklace look magical?
The giant necklace of fire fangs?
Dragon fangs.
No,
dragon
not particularly.
And then we have a single dragon scale, is it?
Correct.
Okay, not magical either.
No, but dragon scales are pretty valuable.
Okay. Good. Ready to go?
Yeah. Let's head on out. Keeping our eye out for remorazes and giants.
Some tunes. Okay, so you once again head out, back out from the shrouded, slightly warmer village and back down the Arctic, windy, cold path. You head. Who's wanking off their mic? That's very irritating.
Sorry, that's me.
Work that mic.
You head south. No, east. No, none of those. West! I even drew a compass so I knew which direction it would be. West, following the path which winds around the river. It is cold and the journey is tough. Cronthud going lost in the snow many times.
Can't see shit.
Can't see shit. Exactly. So I'm just delaying because I'm sorting out tokens. Moving yourselves until you find the path crosses the river. The frozen, desolate wasteland opens up to what seems to be a rickety old bridge built seemingly long ago and long since used and abandoned.
What drugs do you take when you design these things, Graham?
It's just frozen ice. What are you on about? This
And
map never used to be red and I just changed the hue. What are you on about?
Well done.
I know, right?
The bridge, does it look like we could pass it through it, or does it look like it's going to collapse?
A bit of both.
I think someone at a time across.
Until you really try and traverse. The drop below is long, deep.
Okay.
A good 100-foot drop down onto sharp ice.
I have
A gnome
50 feet.
Raw.
I have 50 feet of rope. We could tie it to somebody and they can test the bridge's strength and then
Yeah.
Hang
Yeah.
on. Don't I have Mage Hand? Can't we just take the rope over and use Mage Hand to tie it the other side?
that's true.
You know what
If
you
you
have.
got it, sure.
Are you in range to use the mage only with a hand?
Oh wait, no, I have Mage Armor, not Mage Hand. Oh well.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty nimble. I'm happy to cross over with the rope attached to me.
Yeah, okay, and I'll hold on to the other end of the rope, so if you do fall in,
I do have it.
Oh, well, there you go.
About 50 feet. Hang on.
30 feet. Oh, yeah.
How long is the rope?
Damn it.
We'll
The
throw.
rope? That'd be alright.
We need to throw Conthrud 20 feet, and when he's at 20 feet, he casts Mage Hand, and we're good.
Yeah.
No! I just survived dying. I don't want to die.
No one said you
We all
died.
survived dying.
I didn't get hurt at all.
Me neither. Alright,
I
let's
had
do
that
it.
wild magic thing, and nothing even happened. See?
Disappointing.
It's
Alright,
not dangerous, guys. I'll just keep casting spells. We'll all be good.
I'll tie the rope firmly around me.
Okay, I'll hold on to the other end.
And,
Brace.
And I cast
Oh.
guidance.
oh, thank you.
Oh.
And I... Or maybe, I don't know. Do I?
You try and cross the bridge. As you cross the bridge, it creaks and twists under your weight. You feel the ropes holding the bridge up tense. And there's probably a better word for creak, but I will
Groans.
find. Groans, squeaks. It grates upon your ears. Crepitating.
Looking up synonyms.
Creek synonym.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just
I mean, what do you think I do?
replicate.
At every step, the old boards seem to creak as though in pain. And I'd like you to roll an acrobatics ability check.
Sure, why not? And I'll add my d4.
Beautiful.
21.
You make it across the bridge beautifully, navigating each broken and derelict board, only stepping on the ones which you think are going to take your weight, and tie the rope up on the other end, Graven at all points, ready to save your life. But it was not needed today.
So, rope is tightly secured. I would say Graven go last because you're the heaviest.
Yep.
Rude.
It's the armor.
What armor is creature wearing?
Yeah, good question. 24/7, what kind of armor are you wearing?
I am wearing. Jesus Christ, what am I wearing? I switched it so many times I don't remember.
For a split
I'm
second, I thought
wearing
you said.
chainmail. Sorry.
For a split second, I thought you were wearing Jesus Christ.
I wear
No,
his skin
I'm
like
wearing chainmail armor.
I thought fitting for a cleric, but
that. Really dark, yeah. How do you worship your deity? I wear his skin. I mean, if it's like Vecna or the Death God, I don't know. Maybe it's alright.
so, Master Cronted, will you join me?
Sure.
I will just everyone that passes, I will just cast
Guidance.
guidance because it's a cantrip anyways. So everyone who passes me has guidance,
And here's one for you.
Kronthud makes
And
it
one for
a
you.
decision.
and you get guidance, and you get guidance.
Kronthud looks at the bridge. Does he think he can cross it safely?
Cronthud's a worried kind of guy. I think he'd be worried.
He
Kronthud.
did almost die just now.
Cronthud does what?
Kronthud worries his way over the rickety.
I cut the rope as
I'd
it's
li-
halfway through.
I'd like you to roll an acrobatics check as you do so, please.
Don't forget your d4. Ooh,
Don't forget the D4 that you really need right now.
this could be an 8.
Nice. Not even a D4 can help you there.
You really are worried, aren't you?
God cannot help you now.
Cronthud slips on a broken piece of rock and starts to tumble. But he
Uh-oh.
grabs onto the rope just in time. Steadies himself and pulls with all his weight. Everybody takes a sharp intake of breath. A fall this far would surely be the death of him. But he rightens himself and makes it successfully to the end of the bridge. Scared and afraid, but successful.
Vendel extends his hand and is like, don't scare us like this.
Well, I'm not taking your advice again, Jesus.
We will have to go through this bridge again, just keep that in mind.
And some guidance to you.
You're like somebody with a pamphlet in town, handing them out.
No, I'm even creepier because I have to touch you, so...
Some of them try to here.
Didn't you
Jesus
go on a
Christ.
seminar? Who's going next? Come on,
I will
Follow
go
the plan.
bravely across the bridge.
Solid plan. I'd like you to also roll an acrobatics check as you do so.
Watch me die. Oh,
Successfully navigating his way across, guided by his friend Creature. His new
I mean, I
friend.
can roll the d4.
His friend who's around 24/7 to guide him.
Praise be.
Praise be to Jeebus.
Praise be to the d4's number 4.
Praise be to 247. Who's up next? Go, go, go.
Hey, do we have pythons, by the way? Because we could...
Pythons. Like
Pythons.
Pittons.
Pythons, thank you.
Ah.
We could tie ourselves to the rope with a piton, so that if you fall, the rope catches you. No?
don't know.
I don't have any.
I thought pittons were like little iron spikes.
Don't they loop?
A climbing
I
spike.
mean, yeah, just spike them in your stomach and tie the rope around it. What's the big deal?
This was suggested by a watcher in our stream, by the way.
Oh, they're like spikes with a hoop in, aren't they? Apparently, looking at the picture.
Yeah, they're
I
like
think they are actually. Yeah.
big steel things you palm into the wall.
Yeah, you bang them into the rock, but they got a little loop
Yeah.
bit on the end that you can pass
Yeah.
a rope through.
Yeah. Exactly.
So I'm still not quite sure how that would help
It'd
us.
probably be easier just to tie a bit of rope around you and tie it to the thing. Fabian glides beautifully, as he always does, across the bridge, hardly even touching the rope. He's just, he's too worried that all of his edges might cut it, so he just glides across. Who's up next?
I'm going last, so
Okay.
off you go.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna send a quick prayer and do this.
Don't forget to guide yourself.
I'm guiding myself. Thank God I'm guiding myself. Oof. Still only a 8.
Nope, I nearly said the wrong name. Creature!
Don't make me cry. Don't. I will cry.
Creature guides himself across, carefully, narrowly missing the step. As he steps onto a board and it creaks. It falls out and you see it looks down and looks down. Ah! That's a long drop down far into the icy, frozen water below. Steadying himself on the rope, he stands back up and shakes away the fear, guided by his god. He makes it the rest of the way across the bridge.
Nice.
Scary.
Graven, champion of the Viatar,
Okay, I just strike
holder
across
of the
ridge.
rope, wanders
Yeah.
across.
Wander across. Acrobatics?
Yes, please, I'd like you to roll. Why not? make this bridge a bigger.
I gave you guidance before I left.
No, you didn't.
That's not possible.
Yes, I did.
No need.
Rolls across. Like, what's the problem?
Graven strolls across.
Raven walks on like the rope, the hand, like.
And the bridge manages to hold throughout. Creaky, old, and weathered, but still there, still holding. As you look up in the distance now, as you close, it's been another few hours whilst you've been out in this Arctic, icy hell. And I'd like you all to roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Hey.
This time,
How come-
cold. Oh, go on.
Go on. I was going to say, how come Carmen's little icon hasn't updated?
Oh yeah, true.
What
I
hasn't
have
happened?
no in the chat.
In the
In
chat.
the chat, she's still
Oh,
few.
that's because that's your Roll20.
Ah.
Your account profile.
That could be that I
Could be.
didn't change that. Yeah, I had to change so many things.
It might not be though. I have no idea.
Yeah,
It is
that's
because I
good.
changed mine.
The cold now seeping through, chilling you to the bone. A frigorific day. Sorry,
Horrific.
I hate you.
Creature and Fabian both feeling exhausted by this weather. It's really setting in now. You both take another point of exhaustion.
Need a rest. Anybody at level 2 exhaustion now?
That isn't. Right?
Okay, so level 1.
I'm level 1, yeah.
Kronthud would be level 2 again, wouldn't he?
Graham said that didn't take exhaustion, didn't he?
Yeah, you succeeded on your save. So,
Oh,
so
you
I'm
succeeded
still at
on
level
one.
one.
Okay.
so should we actually sleep through?
Okay, I'm confused. Never mind.
Bust out the tiny heart.
Tiny heart.
Is only still the middle of the day, having only recently left your tiny hut, defeated the giants, and made your way further west.
Okay, I guess we have to keep going for a bit.
I mean, I can always nap. I'm a student. I can always sleep.
That's called a short rest. And it's only valid for topping up your hit points, not for losing exhausted.
True
Cold.
that. True that.
We go this way, don't we?
Yeah, I'm just curious if there's anything at the
Well, it's sort
waterfall.
of north on this map, but you're kind of following the river and the path. It heads west, which is up.
Okay.
Is there anything at the waterfall that we can see, like anything behind the waterfall?
The waterfall. The waterfall. You're kind of working your way back up now and walking past it, and it's still kind of a frozen, icy. I hate the word icy now. It's a glacial, frosty, freezing mess of water and ice. You can see some running water underneath the ice, but there's nothing behind it. You are now walking up the same level as the river beyond.
Okay. So, keep going then.
Yeah, I just need you to bunch up your tokens for me,
No.
please.
No.
Please and thank you.
Yes.
What did it do?
This is how you get deleted. Okay, you make your way further westward. Towards...
Westward!
Heading towards Vassal Watch. You find the path heads straight up towards what looks like a large... Hey, where'd they go? Oh, that's annoying. Towards a large building that you can see up ahead. There doesn't seem to be much cover in front of this building. The mountains kind of surrounding it. But the river runs directly underneath. You can see it's certainly large enough for any giant to live in. Out the front, you see, you can see a couple of what look like dogs.
Giant dogs.
kind of sitting out the front. They are covered in ice and
Icy dogs.
shards of cold. In fact, they look a lot like Graven. They look a lot like the dogs that you fought in the wild before when you were last up here. And for some reason, I can't
Those
find-
white wolves and stuff. White walkers.
I think I've lost. Oh, there they are. It's because my Roll20 crashed earlier. Sorry, I'm just moving you onto the right map. Bear with me. Bear with me. Make you smaller. Make you bigger. Move you all to her. You probably can't see in at the moment. Do you guys approach? What do you want to do? You're kind of.
So they're like ice dogs?
Yes, they look like wolves. They're seemingly kind of eating from some sort of pit.
Didn't we already meet them?
You've defeated some of these in the past.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thought
Although
so.
they seemed more wild. These, they are acting very much like trained dogs would outside a master's house.
Domesticated.
And it's been another hour or so, couple of hours. The cold is starting to bite at you once again, but not too much so far. As you approach, the dogs will turn and just start. You hear a low growl coming through the wind.
Who's good with dogs?
That is a very cute growl. That is not a growl. What are you doing?
Look at the puppies. Shooting out at the puppies?
You can see that the front door to this building is open, but you can't quite see in.
Okay. Do we have a
Has
way
anybody
to
got-
avoid this?
Anybody got silence?
I think Fabien has it.
Because you could cast silence on these dogs before they alert
It's a very good idea.
anybody who might be in the.
I can cast silence in the area where they are, but the moment they leave, it's they are going to be noisy.
So let's not let
I
them
can't
leave
cast
and
the
go there.
object.
You have to do it there because they're gonna start barking as soon as something happens. Do it.
Do it.
Yeah,
Do it.
Some people in this chat hang out too much.
Maybe. Only maybe.
Do it.
Do it. Fabien.
fine, I cast silence.
On these wolfy things?
Yeah, it's 20 feet radius of silence. So if I can get hold on. If I cast it in a pile, that should cover them all.
Yep, certainly. Yes, crack on. That works very well. The growling that you can hear there immediately gets silenced.
So attack.
And after a short moment, you see the dogs start going.
What are you mimicking?
Can't see
Alright.
what I'm doing.
So Vendel
Like
quotes an arrow.
yapping loudly, but the silence is controlling them. You can see they're all, as you approach slightly closer now, they are all chained to the wall,
Ah, well, there you go.
Ah.
So that's
as if they can't move out of the cone of silence.
shoot arrows at these things and slowly kill
Yeah.
them. Okay.
Yeah.
Arrow.
Yep.
Vendel
So,
definitely
yeah.
quotes an arrow and shoots.
Can I shoot a firebolt at one?
There's an
Jesus
enormous
Christ, why are you also
guy
wanting to
inside there,
shoot
mind.
dogs?
Let's move south a bit. Yeah.
You complain, but when one rips your character's throat out, we'll see who's complaining.
Okay, I'd like you all to roll the initiative thing for me, please. That would be
Big
fantastical.
giant there.
You can't see
There's
it.
a huge dog having a cigarette there.
No, he's
Oh
vaping.
yeah, actually, now you've come close. You've come closer, haven't you? Yes. So now, as you come closer, you see sitting on a large chair at the back of the room
One of my best initiative rolls ever.
is a huge giant.
It's huge.
Let's
Wait,
Huge.
what? Where?
Huge knowledge.
Okay,
It's
got it.
huge.
Huge
huge.
giant.
Well, let's stay out of his line of sight then until we've taken care of these dogs.
Huge giant. Who, as you see him, sees you
Oh,
Damn it.
and also gets up from his chair, lumbering and.
25 feet from
He
us.
looks bigger, if somehow bigger could be a thing, than
Shite.
than the last giants that you defeated. There is a single giant, and you are. Oh wait, these dogs should be bigger. Sorry, these dogs. Everything's big here.
So would you say it's a giant frost giant?
No, it's still huge, but
it's a
it's
huge
just.
giant.
You can see probably not Laos because you focused on the dogs. Quanthad, you need to give yourself some health back because you're still running on 0 health.
Don't worry, he's too big to go through the door. So we're fine.
The door's pretty big.
You must be this tall to get on the ride.
And Quanthad magically has full health. Fantastic. And then what are we doing? This guy needs initiative. That's what we need to do. Where's this guy? This guy. One of them for you. 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 You get initiative, and you get initiative, and you get initiative. Okay, as you approach, you see the giant. You see the dogs are yapping in their cone of silence, and they are like they're trying to get at you and pulling on their restraints. The restraints look large, but so do the dogs. Crumthud, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna look down at my feet, and I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
So
Creature loses his half cover.
I hope they can't smell to find me.
don't forget, you're not hidden when you're invisible. You're simply unseen.
You did shit yourself earlier, so you
did.
probably smell quite strong.
But hey, it'll be harder to hit.
Then you want to do anything else?
I'm good.
Okay, then Graven.
How long are the chains on these dogs?
They look like they can't really move far from where they are at the moment. But they are pulling and tugging upon their chains and yapping in silence. As if they're trying to pull the chains out of the wall.
Okay, I'm gonna move over to this one and attack it with my sword, long sword.
Sweet.
Hit first one.
I would imagine a 28 is a hit, yes. Yes, it is. You
9.
clean through their icy shards and do 9 points
9
of damage.
slashing damage, and then swing again. 18.
That's a hit or 2.
That's another 9 slashing damage.
Okay. Sweet.
That's me done.
Okay. Are you now in the cone of silence as well?
It's
not.
possible.
Maybe.
I would
Probably.
assume so.
It's a
Let's
20
pop
foot
a
radius,
sign,
so
put it down. That'll make things a bit easier. 20 foot of silence, because it's all very silent in here.
it's radius though. So
Yep, there we go. That's the cone of silence. The yellow, you can see the yellow? Fantastic.
yep.
You want to do anything else, Grahaven?
Nope.
Fabien.
Okay, let's see what can I do. Yep, it is within range.
How big is that circle again? Sorry.
20 foot radius. so
20,
40 feet
okay.
across.
So I'm gonna go say here, and I'm gonna unload.
If you must.
Who's giggling at that?
21.
He said unload.
21's a hitter, my friend.
7.
Silently stabbing at these dogs.
Why do I know you people?
And 12.
Said your hair was nice once, and you thought that.
12 does not manage to hit. It clangs off of the frosty exterior of the beast.
Okay, that's okay. Then I'm gonna step back. Because I will be promoting attack of opportunity because of a mobility feat. And I still have crap lots of movement. Somewhere there. There we go.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Oh, the dogs are pulling at their chains and yapping in silence. I can't. I'm yapping in silence, but none of you can see it. So just pretend you can see me yapping in silence. And the chains are straining, but holding the dogs back. The one in front of Graven attacked him. Oh man, you have no idea how good this silence was. Biting down upon you. Do you still have your shield out?
Yep.
Sweet. Doing 14 points of damage. Piercing damage.
I'm going to parry that.
Okay.
12. So I take 2 points of damage. Cool.
Okay. Where's that gone? Extreme voice? That's what the hell is that? What? I don't know what's going on in my life. No, wait. Oh, I see what that is. That's weather. Okay, don't need to worry about that. Where did I put that magical item? That's annoying. Eli
Me.
Ma'ako, Eli Ma'ako, Eli Ma'ako.
I'm just gonna-
Eli.
Has it not been? It hasn't been 8 hours, has it, since that first fight with the 2 giants, right?
Don't see how. We only took a short rest.
Yeah. And it wasn't long. It hasn't been long enough for taking another long rest.
Correct.
So okay, I was checking for my mage armor. I'm gonna cast. Actually, I'm gonna move over here, and then cast Firebolt at this wolf next to Graven.
Okay.
It's solid. 23.
That's a hit.
9 damage.
Sweet. Add a thing to your thing. In fact, as you hit the wolf, the fire melts part of its icy exterior, obviously having more of an effect than you were expecting.
Aha! I wish I hadn't spent all my fire spells at level 2 earlier.
It's okay.
I just have Firebolt for fire damage now.
Do you want to do anything else?
I'm all set like that. I'm good.
Okay. Blah 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 blah. A large giant appears at the doorway and surveys what is going on. A smile appears on his face as he pulls
cutting out
out
for
his
me.
giant war. Am I cutting out for everyone else? Hello.
You're good.
Hello. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. As he pulls a giant great axe
Jesus Christ.
and says something quite rude that only Graven could understand.
You can see Graven's mouth move like an oi.
Something about mutilating not only you, but your insides and your outsides. And they'll make
But
a
that's
good
all
breakfast.
me.
A solid breakfast. The best breakfast he's ever had. And
He's really thinking a lot about breakfast. I feel him.
he does like breakfast. And then creature.
Let me just quickly check the rage. Yeah, okay.
I'm worried he's gonna seal himself inside this place.
No, I think he just threatened all our lives, so I imagine he's to kill us.
Yeah, there's this thing, and he's staying there intentionally, and there's this thing that he can pull.
I am.
I mean, he just moved quite away from his chair to where he is now.
Sure.
We'll see. We'll see where this goes.
I am gonna cast Shatter.
Hmm.
So
Oh. You can hit also one of the walls.
Where are you casting shadow?
I'm trying to think like what would the best wait like it's a 10-foot. No, that doesn't quite reach, does it?
No.
It's a radius,
No,
so
so
it's
just
20.
on him.
It's radius, no?
Wait, if I oh yeah, true, I could hit it somewhere here. I would hit both.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Teamwork.
Just like if I hit it right here, I hit him and this wolf over there.
Keeps it in your
So
range.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Where are you casting this?
Like in between here, so it hits both him and the wolf, like this one,
Okay,
the left
fine.
one.
As you cast your shatter and the thunderous, loud, ringing noise rings out, it hits the frost giant in the face, who does a what save? Sorry,
Constitution.
con save.
Oh,
Oh wait, sorry,
well.
that's plus another 3. So
Jesus effing
27.
Christ!
Well, it's a
He
giant.
passes.
and the thunderous noise immediately gets dissipated by the silence cone
He
of
still
silence.
takes damage though. Plus, you have to roll for the wolf.
Cool. The wolf. That's what I was just saying. The wolf takes no damage. It's the thunder.
That's
This
true,
is
actually.
thunder doesn't
True.
go into the cone of
True.
silence.
True. Didn't think of that.
Shade.
So it's half of that.
The
So
giant takes half damage. Where's his?
That's not bad. That's good damage.
Oh, it's good.
Yes, 10 points of damage. Sweet. You want to do anything else?
I'm just gonna move back a bit. Just no.
For safety reasons.
For safe. Just no particular reason. Just
Clerics in the
it's
back.
nice here. Yeah.
Okay. Then Vendal.
That's me. We're clear weather now, or it's
Sorry?
clear weather, or is it still snowy?
It's still snowy and arctic and
So I can hide
it's generally
anywhere.
not very nice. Yes, you are masked by the wild.
Good. I will.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna move here. So that's, yeah, okay. And I'm going to... Do I actually have line of sight with this guy?
From there.
Probably not, right? The wall's blocking.
Yeah, just missing him, I reckon.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
know he's a big
That's
boy.
how I want it. So I'm going to shoot an arrow to the one that is engaged with Graven.
Okay.
It's just a 10, so I guess it misses.
10 does miss.
And I'm going to hide as a bonus action.
Sweet. Roll a stealthy check for me, please. Sweet. Does your mask of the wild do smells and things, or is it just sight?
I
Only sight.
guess so. I don't know. I'm going to check. It's probably only sight, but I'll double check.
Okay, and whilst you do that, then Cronthard.
So if I do anything that isn't stay invisible, they're gonna attack.
No, that's not true. So you're not hidden. You are currently invisible. You can use the hide action to try and become hidden, as well as being invisible. Or you can do a spell that doesn't require concentration and stay invisible.
So I'm gonna move over here and attempt to hide.
Okay. Roll a stealth check for me then, please. And then, if you don't want to do anything else, then Graven, you're up.
Does that stealth with advantage because I'm invisible?
Sure.
Oh shit.
Sweet.
Is that right? I mean, that might be the mechanics, but is that right?
But what? Your rolls?
As in, if I were to become fully invisible and
Yeah.
then move
You
from
are-
my last known location,
But
Yeah,
would
so the
you
point
be
is they
leaving
can
footprints?
yeah, but they can still hear you, see your footprints, smell you, all that kind of stuff. Whereas now you're trying to hide.
You're walking in
It's
snow,
a deep
don't forget.
snow, and you are walking, so you are leaving the trail behind you.
yeah, okay.
It's not even. I think it's not even footsteps for Cronthad. It's just a trench moving
Yeah.
through.
Because of his massive schlong? Oh, I don't get it. That's enough of that. Graven, you're up.
Alright, I have another go at this wolf.
There's a reason there's stud in his name.
Constad.
It's a hit for the first one. 10 slashing damage.
For Carmen's reaction.
Sweet.
I hate you.
Yep, hitting it still. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll swing at it again then.
But you can't hear that. It's looking pretty
16.
hard. That's a hitter.
It's for another 9 slashing damage. Slashy.
Slashy. Yep. Sorry, that hits. Yes, that's fine. That hits.
Are they still standing?
They are still standing.
How is it looking?
Definitely more than blooded.
Okay. I'm gonna use my. No, I won't. That's it. That's me done.
Okay, then Fabienne.
I'm gonna go back to my dog.
I heard it.
But
Quick,
doggy.
strike it true.
16.
16's a hitter. 11 points of piercing damage. Followed up by another hit. Another 9 points of piercing.
And I'm going to kick him as a bonus action. Because I remember that I can do that.
Okay.
That's a thingy. That's 18
Yeah, aren't
hits.
you a monk?
I am a monk.
He is a monk.
Yeah, flurry of blows.
That's cost me a key point, and I'm saving them for the bigger guy.
Okay.
That's a 6.
Sweet. Some solid strikes there from the monk.
And I'm going to jump back again.
Alrighty. Too many things in the chat. The chains, the barking continues. This one, you can see it's pulling against, and this one, they're pulling against their chains, trying to get away, but still held back, unable to hit you. The one in front of Graven bites down upon him, hitting him once again, doing another 23 points of damage.
Oh, I shall parry that one again. 5. So that's 18.
Okay. Then Eli.
I will do. I'm going to stay where I am. I'm going to do another firebolt on the one attacking Graven.
Okay.
Or the one Graven is fighting. 17.
That's a hitter. Yep.
Hey, no, I got some good damage rolls today. This is good.
Sweet.
Very nice.
Makes up for that shit initiative. Oh, yeah.
10 points. Oh, again, another humongous fire striking at Trin. It yelps out, but you can't hear it, but you see it in pain. Not quite managing to kill it, but it looks very hurt now. Suddenly realizing it's chained up and very scared.
That's my go of it.
Okay.
And that is one more on the thing, but no roll for it.
Okay. At which point, huge behemoth steps out from his thingy
And goes quiet.
house, lifts up a foot and stomps it onto the ground. A cold shockwave releases from it. And I would like Raven, Cronthud, and Count Vendel to roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Ouch. It's gonna do cold damage.
22.
Oh.
Do I need to do anything? Sorry, I was away from my thing.
Nope, you do not.
No, cool.
Graven, you're going to take half of this damage. The other two guys, you're going to take all of this damage.
What's the DC?
Higher than you rolled. Lower than Graven rolled. And in fact, both Count Vendel and Cronthud, you are both going to be prone as well. 29 points of damage for you guys.
I'm gonna uncanny
14
dodge
for
this.
For me.
Does it hit you with an attack? I suppose it's an attack, yeah.
So 14. I think that's the first damage I've ever taken.
Cronthud suddenly appearing in the snow, sat on his ass. Very hurt. Very hurt. The Jarl snarls and grins at you all and says, "I will have your eyes for supper." Obviously, only Graven understands that. The rest of you just hear.
Is he not in the silence thing though?
No, his head's outside of it. He's a
Okay.
big lad. He's a
Okay.
big boy. Only his feet are in there.
Gonna step outside and give them the old Jarl snarl. See how they like that one.
Then...
The thing is, Graven can't hear it because he's in a silent spell.
Oh, that's true.
So
yeah.
you-
So you all just heard. Then creature, you are up.
I don't know if this is gonna be stupid. This is probably gonna be stupid.
That's what people always say. Just before they do something very
This is gonna be super stupid. Oh god,
Get it,
I hate this.
24
I hate this already. But I'm gonna move up to here.
Leroy Jenkins.
And I'm gonna take my warhammer in both hands and try to strike it down on that wolf.
Yes.
How? Probably. I don't know.
An 8
Yeah.
does not hit.
Ooh, you
Thought so.
strong.
And that's me done.
Okay.
Fun. Which is so much fun.
Cleric doing a real good job there.
Hey! I did
wouldn't-
damage today already.
What
Yeah,
level
a
are
lot
you?
of damage.
5.
Don't you have second attack on level 5?
No,
No.
Oh, that.
the cleric. Jesus.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. I will attack now the frost giant.
Okay. As you attack at disadvantage from the floor.
Why? Oh,
you're
okay,
currently
no.
prone.
Okay. I get up.
Okay.
And I'm still hidden, so I have advantage on this.
I suppose you are.
So 14.
14 does not hit.
Damn it.
Bouncing off of his patchwork armor.
I will do a bonus attack with the other hand.
Okay.
22. That hits.
This
right?
one's a hitter. Yeah.
So that is 13 plus 14, so 27 points of damage with the sneak attack.
How comes that one was a sneak attack too?
No, that's the only one that is.
Ah, because you didn't hit the first one.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And then I will
How
use
much,
my
sorry? Can you... I can't do math.
27.
27. Great.
I will move away. Let's say here. And I'm going to use my little pocket watch again to hide.
Sweet. How many?
I have 3 charges, so only 1 left.
Cool. I remember reading something about once a day, but I don't know what that was.
No, that's another thing.
Sweet. Cromthud, laying on the floor, busted, looking up at the giant. What do you do?
I'm going to cast Misty Step and get myself. I'm not exactly going to run away as far away as possible.
In the other like away or
What?
so? Let me just draw you a little quick map. That way is away. This way, there's the river. Oh,
Okay,
I'm not
let's
really
say I
sure
go
though.
that
And
way.
this way, there's kind of like mountains.
I run away.
Okay. So where you going 30 feet, so that's probably about 20 feet that way. Okay. Are you going to move your movement as well?
So I do Misty Step and then I'll go another 30 away.
Okay, so let's say you're 50 feet off the edge of the map here. In fact, let's make our lives much easier. Please move yourself to the right distance.
How do I undo a move?
There you go.
It's Control Q or Alt F4. I'm kidding.
Oh, F4. He'd have believed you as well. He's so in on it. Okay, you want to do anything else?
Nope, that's me.
Oh, you can only move half your movement because you have to use half of it to stand up as well.
Oh no, if you miss the step, not necessarily.
Do you stand up by Misty stepping? Sure, why not? Graven, you're up.
Okay, these dogs are flipping annoying. I'm gonna
They
swing
are very yappy.
Yeah, they're eating away at our resources when we should be fighting a giant. 25 for the first one. So that is 6 slashing damage.
Which is just enough to kill it.
Good.
Kill it dead.
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to take. Use my what's it called? Second wind. Second wind. Get some hit points back.
Okay.
That's my bonus action. I've still got an attack and some movement left. So let's just add 18 back onto that. I'm gonna move up to. I can move all the way around to here and take my second attack with the sword.
Okay. Taking on the giant. What a one.
What a mess.
Leviathan's champion stubs his toe in the excitement and takes a solid 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Seriously. I'm going to use my action surge. Let's take another go.
Okay.
Swinging him. Seriously?
Oh,
Rubbing his toe better. He missed again. The longsword distracted by the pain in the end of his pinky. Graven, the almighty giant slayer, is failing on his quest.
I've got one
He
more
takes one
attack.
last shot. This time focused.
Come on.
This time ready.
Fuck's
This
sake.
time strong.
20.
Hey.
Yeah.
Striking true.
Is that a hit?
Giant. Yes. that is
Okay,
it.
I'm going to make that a menacing attack. So that
Sweet.
is. So he does
What type of saving throw?
18 damage.
Sweet.
And. Oh, not maneuvering, sorry. Menacing attack, that should be. That one.
Presumably it's the same damage though.
Yeah. Wisdom saving throw, DC 16.
Wisdom.
Oh no.
He fails the wisdom saving throw and
So
is
he's
terrified
frightened
of
of me.
Graven the Giant Slayer.
Nice.
Right, you bastard.
Do you want to do anything else?
No. That's me done. I think I've done everything I can do.
Okay. Fabian.
Me?
Yep.
Oh yes, me. I'm gonna do my same thing. 17. There you go,
And
8.
That's a hitter.
27. 9. And that's a miss.
That is a
And
miss.
then I jumped up. Yep.
Doing lots of damage, flurrying of blows and striking true. The dog's still yapping away. Still not managing to pull free from their constraint. Yapping in silence. And then Eli!
I'm going to cast Magic Missile on the giant. But first, this way away from him, I hope. So I'm going to cast Magic Missile. Level 1, because that's all I have. 7 damage. Shit, 2 1s.
7's still good. 7
Yes.
solid, strong points of damage.
And I actually need to roll a d20. That's fine. Nothing happens.
Don't forget to add your thingy on, and at which point
did.
the giant once again pulls his foot up and slams it against the floor. And I would like everybody that isn't Eli Marco to roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
What's the range on that thing?
Yeah,
30 feet.
good. So I don't need to.
How many times can you use it?
Depending on his recharge, once a turn.
Ooh, 19.
So Graven and Vendel, you are going to take half of this damage.
And I'll-
Fabian and Creature, you're going to take all of this damage and fall prone.
And I will uncanny dodge to half the half.
Sweet. So that's 17 points of damage for Fabian and Creature.
So I take 8 then. Is that right?
And you take 8, yep.
And I take 4.
Vendel takes 4. Those of you that are concentrating on spells will need to roll a concentration save.
I think I'm not concentrating on anything. Am I? Wait, am I?
You have the concentration save.
You have the concentration
was
thing,
for-
but that was
I think it was
That was the
guidance.
lightning.
that is past. Yeah, that
It was guidance from
Uh,
or something. Yeah.
But
that was the guidance.
Fabian is currently
No.
concentrating on silence.
I think it was the Call Lightning from the first fight.
Yeah, but then I also concentrated, so on
Oh,
the
is that?
guidance. I mean,
Yeah, guidance.
but
is
now
concentration.
I'm not. Yeah, now I'm not doing anything.
Alright. Fabian,
Okay.
you need to concentrate on. You need to roll your concentration.
Yes. Is
Could
it me again?
No, could you roll your concentration save, please, for you to hold on to your silence?
Oh yeah. That's a con.
Constitution save. That's it.
Oh, and that's
8.
gone.
So the silence disappears, at which point you hear the yapping and dogs going completely mental.
Put it back
Attached to
on.
the thing. Completely mental. And in fact, how intelligent are these wolves?
Low
No,
average.
they're not intelligent. I'll let you off. Creature, you're up.
I stand up. Is the first thing I.
Solid plan.
And is that a smart choice? I don't know. Probably not. Who cares?
Always a good question to start your turn.
What? Yeah, that should work. I am. Wait, let me check if I still have a spell slot. Yeah, I do. Okay, good. I am gonna cast Thunder Wave. So that's a 15-foot cube around me. If I measured correctly, he should be in it, and if that thing should be in it. Graven should barely not be in it. So just like 15 feet around me. Yeah, exactly. So those two are basically in it. Constitution saving throw.
Sorry, I wasn't listening. Concentration. I can do that. I can do that. Con. Oh wait, that's I need to reroll the. I'll reroll the first giant. Frost giant saves anyway.
God damn it! That is.
Do they take half damage?
Yes, they do. So, can I please roll? Thank you. So 4, which is not much.
Sweet. Oh, that. Okay, you want anything else?
Is there something I can do? Not really. No, not really.
You can move away.
I can move away. True.
Like 30 feet
Might
away.
not be a bad idea. I am gonna move away. Woo! The thingy moves with me. You can put that away again, by the way.
Oh, great.
It's not updating for me. Now it is.
Okay, there you go. Vendel, you're up.
Okay, Vendel's gonna move here. Is that what is your last move? Yeah, that's 35 feet. Good. And then it's gonna shoot an arrow at the frost giant. With a +1 arrow this time. Because he earned
Okay.
it.
That's a hitter.
Noise. And that's gonna make 20 points of damage.
Mage.
And he's gonna hide again.
Okay. You want to do anything else?
I have a question. No, it's fine. We didn't. Oh yeah, we short rested. No, we didn't long rest after the first fight. Yeah.
Correct.
No.
Okay.
Cronthard.
I'm just gonna stay over here and not
Okay.
die.
Cast
Alright.
something.
Where the fuck is Crumpler?
He's all the way
Away.
up.
Oh, he's
Outside the
way
map.
out the back.
Okay.
Run away.
Graven.
Okay. Bravely ran away. I
He ran away.
swing at him. Come on, you bugger. Hey, I can make that a menacing attack.
Okay.
So that's that again. So this is
Shitload of damage.
big old ton of damage. It is 18, 28, 35
Sweet.
damage for the first one.
That's a big old hit.
And he needs to make a wisdom saving throw. DC 16
To be frightened.
to be frightened.
He's already frightened.
Yeah, but it ends at the end of my turn otherwise.
Ah, right. I see. Wisdom.
Ooh,
He
save.
passes that, so he's not going to be scared.
Swing at him again.
Okay.
Come on. Oh, I missed.
This time missing him. Your happiness of hitting him so well the first time.
Okay, well, that's me done.
Okay. Then Fabian.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing. And here we go. 1, 9,
That's a hitter.
2,
That's a hitter.
11.
Carving
and
large chunks of this thing away. Not
This
managing
one.
to do the unarmed strike.
miss. I'm gonna jump here.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Okay. At which point the dog unleashes an almighty howl. And both Eli and Fabian. No, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Yeah, it's going to get you. I don't know what a cone looks like, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't get creature. I'd like you both to roll a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
No.
Ooh. Eli taking 2d8 cold damage.
Fuck. Roll so many ones on ability checks.
6
Don't need
points
that
of.
disadvantage.
Good thing we did that silence before, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. This one also unleashes a howl directly towards creature. And I'd like you to roll a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
There's some pretty good range attacks.
Also taking 2d8 cold damage.
Mm.
It's not even that high a DC.
No.
No, it's not.
Sucks.
4 points of damage.
Doesn't help that I have 0 modifier.
Then you're up, Eli.
Could I? It's kind of your discretion. Can I try and cast magic missile again at the giant and try and aim for its eyes to blind it?
No, you can't really call shots like that.
Okay, no worries. Let's try.
Do you have an inspiration point?
I do not.
Bugger.
Oh, that's a point. You could use your action inspiration point, but you have to be much more narrative than I want to shoot my magic missile.
Ah. I will shoot him. Brat. I'm just gonna magic missile again at the giant.
Okay.
So we're gonna hit him again. What's better?
Another solid 11 points of damage.
I'll be right back.
Are we dying?
No, you were doing alright. He's looking pretty beat up. The wolves are still yapping and attached.
Dead inside.
Do you want to do anything else?
Seeing as I can actually move back here, I might just move back out of range of the drops a little bit.
Okay.
So I
The
think
giant, no longer afraid of Graven the Giant Slayer, brings his great axe around, swinging it in a large arc. That's a +2 to the attack, so that's probably not enough.
Nope. Both miss.
That's the first one,
Okay.
which misses. He then brings it round again, this time slamming it into you.
Okay. Can I riposte the first one? Actually, no. I don't know if I will.
I did give you plenty of time to of
Yeah.
pausing.
No, that's okay.
And does 19 points of slashing damage.
I'll parry that one then.
Okay.
So take 5 off that, so that's 14.
How's Graven looking?
I've seen better days.
Seen much worse. Then creature.
Let's go you quickly.
I am. Wait. Ooh, Jesus! Can you please? Okay. I am gonna do the stupid thing again. And where did I stand? I think I stood here
You
for
did stand
it
there.
to not reach Graven, right? Yeah. And I'm just gonna try Thunder Wave again. Because why not?
Do it.
What kind of save was it?
Con.
on.
She's probably the highest.
Can you do it?
Save
Yeah, he's
got.
probably got really high constitution.
Jesus!
They both
I
passed,
know. I
Whatever it
can
was.
just.
So roll your damage.
Look, it's got a +8 at its con save, so.
I know. Let a girl dream.
I thought you were a scaly fish man. I don't get it.
Let a scaly fishman dream.
I have a dream. A dream to be a scaly fish man. Solid 5 points of damage there. Booming out your thunderous wave of
I'm
thunder.
gonna go win an Oscar.
Did
Sure.
it was.
Do you want to do anything else?
With Guillermo del Toro.
No.
Alright, creature. No, you were creature. Vendal.
That's me.
Mario.
Alright, let's shoot
Mario.
another arrow from my hidden point. So advantage on this. Yes! It's a crit!
It's genuine.
Come on.
Showing, waking up his kids and his wife. He's loving
No,
it.
come on.
And the sneak attack as well.
We have runes here. Yes.
Have
So that is
We have rooms. That is vicious.
What are you rolling? How much
30.
damage is that?
35.
35.
Get in.
The big fella.
Yes.
That's a solid strike. He looks pierced and very hurt.
And Glidey again.
Oh yes.
Dwight? No, there's no Dwight here.
Come on, I need to sleep.
Sleep is for the weak.
20 hits. Roll your damage. Oh wait, what are you doing?
That's a stealth. You know what? No, I can't. No, never mind. No, I can't do anything else. I just type.
Alright. Quanthard probably is asleep.
Yep. I'm gonna
no,
still
stop.
stick with doing nothing.
Hey, Vicious Mockery is good, you know?
Great.
Let's do something. We've got to kill him.
Well, it's your time to shine.
Alright. I leap at him with my sword again.
You bow and touch feet.
Come on.
That's a hitter.
Okay. I'm gonna make that menacing attack as well.
Kill it.
So that's 18. Points of
Kill a
damage.
man.
Another big hit. This thing's looking very hurt.
And he needs to make a saving throw.
The dogs are going mental. Let's do the voice.
Wisdom
back.
saving throw, DC 16.
Wisdom. Oh no, that's a +3 on that. And whatever it is.
Nah, he failed.
He fails like a cunt.
Take my second attack.
That's a hitter.
Come on!
Striking true. Striking
12.
strong. And killing him.
Yes.
Thank God for that.
You see the anger disappears through his eyes.
Cut his head off.
Well, I've got that dog left still.
At this point, you probably clear up all the dogs fairly quickly. They're mostly all dead. Fabian
Good.
struts in and strikes down the one at the bottom, killing it swiftly and quickly. The last one puts up a bit more of a fight. He shrouds Graven in a cold ice as they embrace in a fight to the death, but Graven overcomes with the help of Creature and Vendel and kill the wolf.
Okay, I'll chop the head off the giant.
Sweet. This one is wearing a bag. He's also got a cool bag on. Cool bag.
Cool bag.
Cool bag of cool.
Is
cool bag
the
of
bag
cool-
cool or is
It's a cool bag.
is it a
It's got
cool
some
bag?
cold-
Yeah.
It's a
Cold
really
beers in
cool
there.
bag.
Refreshing drinks in it.
And some
Cooler
sandwiches.
than you.
It's bold. A bunch of boulders in it. But Kronthad will tell you this has got a distinct, arcanic, magical influence around it.
Magical
What, the bag?
boulders.
Or the boulders.
I'm trying to wrap up this session fairly quick because I'm aware it's very late.
It's the bag
just
magical,
tell us
the
everything we
boulders.
can loot. And
The bag is magical.
Bag.
There is your bag.
don't say holding.
It's not a bag of holding. It's much better than that.
Awesome. Let's hear
Boulder
it.
stone bag.
What are these things called? Mountain Wolf. Oh, let's just call them a werewolf. 1, 2, 3 of them. That'll do. Is that the same? Yeah, cool. I did a load of them. We did a few of them. You did some of that. You did over there. Da, da, da. Cool. Yes. So you've defeated the giants, and it goes cold and dark. You find some interesting things, which I'll probably just type out in the chat at some point that isn't now, because
Okay.
Okay.
it would be better for everyone. I'll put that in there. Loot of giant house pending. You've killed the other giants. Good job. And now you probably head back to Flamescar. Good job.
On the way, I dropped the heads off at the Leviathan's
Ah, yes.
shrine, which is on the way back, pretty much.
Solid plan. When you do so, you get a glimpse into the lady's eyes. She gives you a smile and a nod. And the symbol of Leviathan is burnt upon Rage Spike
Cool.
as you leave the temple. You are well in her favor. You also all get 3,420 XP each.
Does that get doubled for me?
Maybe.
Because I'm not level 5. I think the average is level 5.
You're
right?
not level 5, really?
I'm level 4.
Sweet, then almost definitely.
So
How
3,000.
much was it?
Sorry? Oh, I
How
just put it
much?
in the wrong chat, sorry. 3,420 XP each.
Cool.
And yes, if you're below level 6, I believe, you get double XP, which would include the recent creature. Creature, now I'm creature.
Are you sure about?
what?
I think it's level 5.
Are you sure about level 6?
Nope,
6
but
or
that's what it says
level
on the wiki.
If it's level 6, then I'm included as well.
I think it went down, but maybe
It is
nobody
fi-
updated.
It is currently 5.6, you're right.
Yeah.
So 5 or 6.
So
It's 5.
Okay.
So I just take that.
Yes. I think it's only Hugin. Hey, Hugin, you level 5 yet? No, not Hugin.
Eli.
Oh, you need
I
to
will
update-
be now. I will be now level 5.
You
I
need to
level
update your.
up to level-
Thing. Yeah. I thought I did. Maybe not.
Sweet. Did you just level up as well, or you
I
just
just
haven't
leveled
leveled
up.
up? Oh, nice.
I'm about to level up.
Are you level 7 now, Kronthad?
Indeed, I am.
Cool. I think you get a thing at level 7 as a wizard.
A thing. Oh my god, I always wanted
Thing.
one of those.
A thing,
Well,
like a wizardy
go.
thing.
Cool.
Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it. I enjoyed today. It was good.
That was good.
Yeah, it was.
Well,
Um,
nothing,
Maybe
nothing brings
should-
you back in D&D like almost dying.
I did the
maybe
roundup
shouldn't have.
already, so it's up there.
Sweet.
Great.
An extra 150 XP for you then.
Ooh, thank you.
I maybe shouldn't have blown all my second level spells that quick.
I don't know. I think you did quite well with your second level spells.
Yeah, you did really well.
Oh, I got some good rolls. Those fire bolts kept doing.
Oh no, but you do get a 4th level spell, Alex. So that's cool.
I
Your
get
first one.
third levels.
Oh, fireball.
Oh yeah, fireballs go on it. Trust me.
I found out with my other campaign sorcerer, if you twin chromatic orb, it's a ton of damage. If you hit with both, it's 68.
Blimey.
Yeah,
did
good
miss
job.
Admittedly, looked through the spell list for level 3 and already found what I like the sound of.
Nice.
So.
We do have another session booked in for the 19th of June. Carmen, you're still on the maybe list, so
I know. Sorry, I'm gonna check in my
feel
calendar.
free to bump yourself up to
somewhere in my
the
bag.
You
I'm
have to
in
make
list.
that one, Carmen.
that will be good. It will be a,
Oh.
you will definitely want to be in that session. That's all I'm saying.
My
It's
cantrips.
I know.
it's going to be a rip roaring history through
Wait,
TDS.
that's I know,
My-
but I do have university, and it is June, so that means exams.
Who cares?
My cantrips have gone up in damage too.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, true.
Did we get any loot?
Yes. I think it's in the chat.
I just put the two things, but I wrote that. Graham's
I don't
gonna
think
add.
well, you haven't found any gold or anything yet. I'll do his thing tomorrow because there's probably some cool stuff in there. The Boulderstone bag you found. That's I've put that picture of that. The Boulderstone bag. I've put a picture of that in the.
That's in the
Just above.
Discord.
Boulderstone bag.
So you're
Boulderstone
welcome
bag.
to fight over that. That's what the giant was carrying and probably would have been throwing if I'd have remembered. But hey ho.
You can take a
Right.
single stone from the bag, throw it at a creature or space you can see up to 50 feet. As it travels through the area, it begins to grow in size rapidly. Oh wow, okay.
I'm knackered, so I'm off. Cheers, guys. Bye.
Cheers.
See ya.
Cheers.
See ya.
Good session. I'm gonna go too. I gotta get up early tomorrow.
I'm gonna go because I'm bored now. We've finished playing.
That's the only reason you'd show up.
Good job.
Don't want to talk to these
This would normally be the point where I'd nag you all about organising new sessions, but we do have one booked in, and I'm not to fill my whole life up with D&D at the moment. So, yeah, good job, guys. I hope you all had fun.
Hey.
and,
Yes, thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you. We'll catch you later.
Yeah, have a good night.
See ya.
Bye bye.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.